Seeing the Potemkin versus Faust, the Ashiprogamer versus MechWarrior for our first set.
Yes, indeed. Potemkin, one of the largest change lists in this iteration of the game. We have Cracker 2122 with a $100 contribution. Wants to know all the more about it. We'll get some of that information to you here for sure. But honestly, I've seen a lot of tears shed for the unfortunate miss of the Kara Pot Buster here from Potemkin. But let's not forget all the additional tools this character comes locked and loaded with right off rip.
Yeah, we got mad money in the match arena. We got mad damage available from Potemkin. Yeah, a little bit to be desired with the 6Ks no longer going to be available, but Hammerfall, yeah, with the armor, so we're just busting on through. We got the Fast Parade, we got the Trumpet immediately, and we're really trying to hold on to this pressure with that offensive burst.
Oh, geez, Meteor Shower coming in hot. We do get the transition here from the Scarecrow, a Pot Buster to even the odds here. We try to get some of a little bit donut power up here. Not quite going to hit that mark, though.
Just sending it with the Power Slash to try and keep you at bay, but Tomato just gonna go right through the wall. The counter hit on the frame trap as well. Should be the kill for Ashy as long as we get the clean convert. No! I thought we would dash under to try and get the super wall break. I understand. We got the quick BRC back for that tap on the dome.
Yes, absolutely. The hammer just to keep it layered up here in terms of offense. That damage was all but certain. Nice dive kick to avoid the slide hit, but the Hammerfall comes through.
Set the banana peel between you and me, but ends up slipping on your own sword, or slipping on your own fruit, rather. Either way, it's the backdash and air dash just to go right over that Hammerfall.
Nice, we got the blue wild assault here. Tries to get the corner carry, but the back Mega Fist will still find a counter hit mark. Ashy does get the quick teleport off that Scarecrow. PRC for action damage. MechWarrior with the burst, trying to sneak in with that Pot Buster, but what a 2P from Ashy.
So tricky off of the cadence. Now we got the Afro on Potemkin. If he wasn't tall enough, threatening the fuzzy on the JD, but instead it's the tap on the dome with the J2K. No need for the Fast Parade, but they're just there for the fanfare. That's game number 1 for Ashy. Game number 2.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, it is so unfortunate, right? You might be missing out on that Kara Pot Buster, but fact remains that Pot still has so much more in his arsenal, right? Having the armor off the Hammerfall, having an armor Pot Buster is just absolutely devastating. So he's become all the more terrifying to deal with, but it seems MechWarrior is going to get scooped up with a free haircut by Ashiprogamer.
We got the gold burst, but how much is positive bonus going to do? We're still pretty even on the meter situation. The whiff on the PB too.
I mean, it was really quick call out there from Ashy to go for the JD, but unfortunately, because it was so late in the jump arc, it wasn't active to try to catch MechWarrior. Now the table's his turn. I can't believe it! The quick PRC, close slash, not quite able to finish, but the left-right scenario will seal it out.
Yeah, but the charge on the Scarecrow too, that was a heartbreaker because we kind of left a little bit on the table there with the 2H no cancel. I imagine that's a misinput on the heat knuckle. You gotta keep your head in the game here, looking for the charge dust, but nothing to be found.
Woo. Quick gall swing for the hammer toss here. Kindergartner's coming out for some resets. We call out that burst. Nice punish.
Here we go, eat the 100-ton weight. We got that in the back pocket, but trying to go for the back throw. Not going to work out for MechWarrior.
5D, quick RC to continue. The opportunity with not quite high enough to get the finish, but we do get that low.
Yeah, I like the 5P BRC just to make sure that we have an easy way to try and confirm there. Safe way to try and jab through and lethal on deck if we don't. But, you know, a little drop there with the late home run swing. But still, with the life lead like that, it's hard to find your way back out.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Which is crazy to say because it is Potemkin, right? Like that pendulum swing can happen so fast with just a wrong, like with a single misstep coming from Ashiprogamer, but we're not quite getting those. It's just layered offense that's really keeping MechWarrior on a back foot right now. Despite going for Mega Fist here, you've given room for Ashy to continue forward.
Exactly. Now we got the mini Faust as well. That's the burst out from MechWarrior just to try and escape, but trading the resources. Now it's offensive burst to keep this corner up. How can MechWarrior escape? No meter to their name, at least not the 50.
Gosh. All right. Well, this positive bonus will certainly help out Ashy for this next interaction here to at least try to catch up at some of this meter gain, but oh my goodness, overdrive, nice.
We got the 50 meter after the extension as well. We got the super for all the damage in the world, but not quite enough. But it's all good, we got the 5P.
Just quick slap to the face to finish the round here. And still kind of behind on the burst gauge economy, but with a round like that, you're looking pretty strong. You might not even need the burst. I mean, don't let me speak too soon, though, because it is Pop with the charge dust.
Oh, there we go. We got the charge dust confirmed. Oh, a little bit of a drop on the ender there, but still we get the Hammerfall RC. No confirm into the Heat Knuckle. MechWarrior does only need one more hit.
I mean, honestly, we take that either way. Like, it'd be even better if we got the positive bonus to finish out this charge on burst gauge, but we take that life lead all day.
Are we going to try and be greedy with the burst? No!
I'm not.
Off with the timing. Caught out by Ashi here with the RC to bait it out, but still one more touch.
I'm not quite sure why we were trying to go for that quick 5K pop buster. Like, were we expecting a hook from Faust there to try to get the extended hurt box? That 5P really sealed it out here. Speaking of extended hurt boxes, shutting down the startup here for MechWarrior. 3-0 victory for Ashiprogamer. I mean, Gene, it says something different.
No, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Okay. And maybe it's just me.
Nah, try to say, too. They're saying it's not KingKoa yet. Yeah. On me, I didn't see the roundness of the letter. KingKoa headed up to the stand here, and looks like we got A.B.A versus Bedman. A couple characters that, you know, A.B.A, I don't think feeling like a particular loser or winner of the patch. You know, maybe a couple things that she might have missed from the previous version, but Bedman definitely, you know, a couple of quality of life changes, especially on some of these error follow-ups that I think are going to be quite nice. A little bit less plus on some of these guard crush situations, but the bomb, I think, definitely going to be a threat in neutral.
Yeah, absolutely. The bomb becoming the more potent error code to come out now from Bedman. I think we're going to get a little bit more utilization of that move in particular across the Bedman players out there, all 5 of them. So we'll see how the rest of it plays out. Daigo, too, making a strong case to start things off. And that Jealous Rage already kicked off by KingKoa.
Go barely any meteor in the tank, but already 50% loss from KingKoa here. Just trying to find an opportunity for that JR, and finally we do have that 2K2D. Now we're just running away with it. No meter for a super wall break just yet.
All right, yeah, got the key install here. Just make sure we're opting for the Jealous Rage opener. 2K to call it that drift, just to keep you in check. Oh no!
Fine. We backdash to try and catch out the mash. That 2P not going to work out here from Daigo 2.
Not at all. Yeah, that's so misleading for A.B.A. You think you're in a safe range to try and press, but that heavy slash comes from A.B.A., especially in Jealous State. That is not a good button to try to challenge.
Yeah, tried to be tricky with some of the air dash shenanigans. Tried to be tricky with the deflect shield, but the double jump just to stay right in range. KingKoa keeping the pressure on.
Oh, nice Donsai! You don't get the wild assault me, no thank you! Yeah,
just barely at the end
range. Donsai here got the guard crush, FD for your life. We're just trying to go for the chip damage. Oh, that could have been a throw right there. I'm surprised it wasn't. KingKoa missing an opportunity, and Daigo is certainly going to take advantage of it.
Looking for the triple down and the double Donsai. I mean, it's such a good move with all the armor that it has, but the thing is, you know, it's such a long duration that it really cuts into that gauge. So honestly, despite how the HP might look, it's a much more doable comeback for Daigo than we might think. The RC, no super knockdown to be seen. Still off the explosion, it's one touch apiece.
Very good work here from KingKoa. The layering of error codes with projectile right after the fact here. We're constantly making sure that we are charged up to keep the zoning game and the lockdown against KingKoa, but the quick Jealous Rage activation will allow for that better mobility to clash in the skies against Daigo for victory.
Yeah, so close towards the end there. And especially, we saw the error follow-up on the bomb. We were kind of talking about this at the top of the set. Before, it used to kind of just like fall down a little bit in front of you, and, you know, maybe it covers a little bit of that space, you know, something preemptive, but oftentimes, you know, getting overwritten by some of these other error follow-ups because the needle right into the laser feels so much more threatening and neutral. But now, kind of goes like 3/4 of the screen, which is a lot more threatening, but still not enough for that game. Let's see what Daigo can do going into game 2.
Indeed. Oh, we already got the run up here. There's a regular throw. Stand up for me as I get this Jealous Rage activated. Not calling out the burst, but that's a good resource to steal away. Beautiful air throw.
Good to go, and an uninstall after it as well, just to stay healthy on the Jealous Rage. Oh, looking for the whip punish off of that spaced out 2S, but nothing to be found.
You know what? I guess you take that opportunity to go for 2P there, especially since that KingKoa was not in Jealous Rage. You kind of can play around the heavy slash button from Koa. Not going to have to really deal with that fast startup that you'd see from the Rage state. Whoa. All right, lock the air part. Oh! Might have been blocking there, because we did have to jump off for KingKoa. It might have input another jump.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I think the Shadow Ball probably ended up catching maybe a JD to look for an air stall or a throw bait, but either way, KingKoa, worse for wear on the HP, but you have so much left in the Jealous Rage. Yeah, it's not super wall break, but after this wall break, right, you're dealing with A.B.A in install. 50 meter to your name. A super is lethal. Just trying to slow down the pace with this White Wild Assault.
Good patience there, just calls out that White Wild Assault. Let's go for the stop. Good block YRC to steal back the turn. Daigo does have an air code, but the air-to-air clash will remove that. All right, what do you got?
Are we going to bet it all on the last end of the gauge? Indeed we are, but it's not the double Danzai this time. If we pull up with the intertwine for another round.
Ooh, what an IB. Round start for KingKoa. Nice. We got the command dash here to go right through the projectile.
And I'm liking the parries as well. Keeps us so healthy on that Jealous Rage, even with the bomb going so much further. Yes, it's threatening in neutral. Yes, it takes some tempo, but I don't know, in Scary, it gives you so much more resources to work with when we finally get that install.
We got locked in again. Setting up another error code. We do have bombs away. YRC, though.
Error codes, the blockchain, the explosion, but it's the drop of the super. You had 100 meter, any RC could have stabilized to find you that kill, but if you wanted to be a little greedy on it, baiting a burst that's not there. BRC with the jump back air throw. Taste of their own medicine here as Daigo puts a round on the board.
All right, Daigo, formerly the second Daigo, the second coming, so no longer a sole bad guy player, the Bedman player.
Exactly, Daigo of the new age, beginning of a new era. Trying to make it a beginning of this tie-up on the momentum. Tied up on the rounds are pretty even on the burst, but we're looking for that BWA, and look at how much Jealous Rage we have. We could run away with 2, 3 Danzais and still have enough for an uninstall.
Like the stalk to finish it out here. Does get the shatter, nice little life lead with plenty more Jealous Rage. Beyblade to go for corner position. JH. Oh, no way! Catches the backdash. Not quite going to get the shatter, but the bombs away will certainly help out.
Yeah, the 2H OTG to try and keep you locked down, but ends up taking to the sky, and it's the clean run out from KingKoa. Scary because we get caught on the other side. Do not want to hold this 2K2D knockdown.
Shuts down the air code just before it fires off. Lucky break for KingKoa. Big counter hit. Nice JD. What conversion here? You do have super. Is this enough? No.
I think the other way around. If we were in JR and spent all the gauge, it would have been lethal, but either way, off of the super knockdown, the cross-up jump in. It's 2-0 right now for KingKoa.
And a very close call for KingKoa right there. That could have been Daigo's game, but what a call out in the end here. That big counter hit. I believe it was the JH that really closed it out entirely there to really shut things out. Got that counter hit, the corner presence, and still able to fight outside of that Jealous Rage too. Like really well placed JD.
Yeah, and we saw that JH in the corner. We saw an unfortunate dash cancel, which I imagine maybe we were looking for an air dash and just input it a little bit too late. Still was able to hold on to the scramble, but definitely seeing a lot more fight coming out from Daigo too. Let's see if we can put one on the board.
Go. Brings it right back down. Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. I forgot this round exists. That was so fun.
She's so sick. A little bit of Jealous Rage. Are we going to YRC just to try and get a safe uninstall? No, we keep the turn up with the 2H. Oh, and we bait the burst too. Evil work from KingKoa. It's not lethal just yet, just barely a little bit more Jealous Rage. The overhead, the purple beat, no mash out on the stagger, and that's the kill. It's set point.
Duel 2.
Well done. Don't you forget it. That 2H being a low throws you off a little bit there if you're not paying attention to the state that A.B.A's in.
Especially when we're showing so much of the hop kick, that intertwine, you're like, oh, I don't want to get opened up with a comboable overhead, but you got to be looking out for that 2H. So much gauge here available for KingKoa. No, stop! Stop!
And you know what? It's still not going to drain away at that Jealous gauge at all. Like, it does ever so slowly, but it's not really draining until you start hitting those combos.
Yep.
There we go, 2S.
Yep. Again, we install.
All right, you're cooked. Your brain is scrambled. Just accept fate, Daigo.
You're having too much fun, but Daigo finally finding the anti-air. The third jump in, yes, and the throw just to run down the Jealous Rage as well. We have burst available for KingKoa, but if we try and be greedy and hold it on for this potential third round.
Oh, I think we do. All right, you get another lease on life here in terms of the neutral. Wasn't that hard knockdown? Nice command dash.
Might have been a little early on the throw RC. I'm not sure if we got all the damage we needed, so maybe left lethal on the table, but it doesn't matter when we're just chipping away. Able to bring us to one more round. KingKoa still on set point.
Quite the JH there from Dany, multi-hitting normal as he comes falling down. Beautiful.
Ooh. Go with the dash cancel in. The late mash out from Daigo gets caught up on the neutral jump. KingKoa already just chewing through that Bedman HP.
Oh, and you heard it, right? The sound first and foremost, that there was a wild assault activation. You knew it wasn't yours. Stealing it out with the throw. Not afraid. A perfect round here for KingKoa, taking it 3-0 over Daigo the second.
$50 donation from John Thompson earlier, so thank you very much for the
that.
generosity.
Okay.
Claim the rest of those codes as we head into our next set, Pathogen versus Bloodsayan.
Here we go. Light. That's the first three. We want light. So we open up here. Bloodsayan against Pathogen here. Nice back throw here. This is a beautiful start for Pathogen, despite looking like it was going to be locked down in the corner against Bloodsayan. And already got the easy jump out to dash cancel the lockdown one more time.
Here we go, the focus, the burst out. I'm just trying to escape this corner. We got a Gigantor Kai, and we go right back to the mid-screen.
Let's get the Garuda. Ooh, all right, nice. Almost at the 5K. No flick. Remember, the change for flick now. Should be able to flick that curse right back at you. Terrifying.
Go with the roll, steals the corner, but it doesn't matter. We're just keeping the momentum on. Another RC just for one more bullet in the chamber, but ends up getting scooped for your troubles. The PB, and it's the kill.
There we go. Nice pickup here for Pathogen.
No.
Oh, does get a pop bust. Wait a minute, J2, what happened to the health? Wait, what
Wait,
happened?
are you? You're dead.
No, you're living, you're living, you're living.
No, because we built up the 50 for the RC. Oh my god. It's Cinema. It's Beak. Wait, this game is sick. I love Guilty Gear Strive.
Brother, wait. Wait. Wait.
So the funny part about that, right? You know, we did round start Hammerfall. We got backdash.
Yeah.
And I think maybe a version or two ago, we're thinking, oh man, I whipped Hammerfall in front of them. It's probably my turn to like down back, right? You know, and just vibe out. But as we mentioned before, when Potemkin was back on the screen, we have armor on that PV. So maybe if you really want to double down, you could go crazy, bank it all on the second armor. It definitely came up so huge for Pathogen. So already one up.
Huge round right there. Let's try to turn it up. As Bloodsayan does steal away the burst from Pathogen to round start, does get the stank applied, a quick 2K 2D, and thank goodness because we needed a reload.
Deus Ex just send you straight through the glass. Pretty healthy on all the resources, about to build up another 50, so super, the roll on through.
Ooh, wait, the PRC? Whoa, did I see? You saw the drift start, right? Like, it was almost there.
Cool.
What happened, man?
The whole round was in Bloodsayan's favor. I look away, 5 seconds, it's 2 VPs, the PVs rather. And again, another round for Pathogen.
All right, we need to take away.
No, stop!
We got to take away Potemkin's chiropractic license because clearly he's murdering people. He's not making any sort of adjustments whatsoever.
God. Oh, I thought it was going to be jump cancel to bait out the burst, but
yeah.
Pathogen maybe waiting for the delay.
All right, quick draw. We're not out of the woods yet. You need a bullet. Still a good jump back. The fear is starting to settle in, right? That quick Hammerfall break. There we go. Gunshot. Low concentration. Bloodsayan needs the resources and bad. 2D. What?
Okay. Now we have the Deus Ex Machina. I think we might have been able to pick up the previous combo with it, but hard to tell. Hard confirm in the heat of the moment, but still one touch apiece. Pathogen so ahead on the meter situation, so pulling up is so scary.
No way! The far slash whipped, and there was nothing else we could really do. We tried to go for the heat tackle to convert it to death, and that wasn't enough. Bloodsayan getting out by the skin of their teeth.
Yeah. Man, it's scary. Even though we're off to a good start here for Bloodsayan, I'm scared for them. Because, you know, we've seen how so many of these rounds turn out. Just a dominating presence for the first 30 seconds, and all of a sudden in the final 5, it's 2 VPs back to back.
Goodness, that's our burst. Honestly, lest we forget, It was initially thought that Potemkin was the anti-Happy Chaos character, and Pathogen is making a very strong case to show you exactly why that still holds true, and yet still Bloodsayan survives after a near-death experience and a much cleaner final round to finish the job.
It's terrifying, man. The Pathogen definitely going through the bloodstream right now, but I think maybe building up a little more immunity to the shenanigans, saying, all right, now we're seeing the jump backs on the Hammerfall. We're not trying to get, you know, silly, funny memed on clips-wise as far as, you know, with Hammerfall into PB. I'm wondering if now we're going to be seeing a little bit more Pathogen looking for that jump back, whether it's holding 50 meter to look for an HPB and call that out hard, or if we're just going to go for, you know, maybe Heat Knuckle or a 2H, or if that's even going to be fast enough. But either way, round start deflect shield, I imagine not what we're looking for.
Yeah, maybe we were hoping for like a success round start from Bloodsayan, which even then is a big gamble because we've already been dunked. Somebody, oh my god, we're dead. Well, forget what I was talking about, honestly. Like, you're just dead.
The rounds go so fast, man. This is the TO's dream, by the way, but maybe not the same for Bloodsayan, right? You're eating Garuda impact in the corner. You know, next hit builds up 50 meter, and you're like, oh god, I gotta get out.
Oh, okay. See, there was that armor here, but unfortunately not able to connect because it was Hammerfall break, not committing. Nice tap dust to put you right into the Aegis Reflect.
Exactly, yeah. Speaking of the break, we break the glass, and we're already back into this West Coast corner, catching on the jump of the Gigantor. Actually, gives a little bit of time to land back in, but not ready to react with the air dash. We find the 2S on the screen.
There we go, got the roll through. A little bit of concentration to build right back up on this offense. There's our guard canceling. Great recognition for Bloodsayan. But the 6S finally, after how many Hammerfalls, Jade-Su? Not a one coming through with the full follow-up. It was always Hammerfall break. And this time, counter hit Hammerfall to finish the job. That is a game up for Pathogen.
You know, all that stuff I was saying in game 2, building up the immunity, building up the resistance, being able to dodge some of the shenanigans. Pathogen changes up the timing just a little bit, but the core game plan is still there. I'm trying to make my way in. I'm trying to gamble on some of my minus frames and make you think, okay, it's my turn to fight back. Maybe I take 10, 20, 30% HP here and there off some of these interactions, but when I armor through with that PB, you are going to feel it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, honestly, though, Bloodsayan, if there's anything to be said of the name, Saiyans after near-death experiences get stronger. So maybe this is going to be a round in favor of Bloodsayan as things kick off pretty well. But let's not forget how game 1 broke down. We had an exact same start here. Strong lead, but Pathogen only took a couple pot busters to achieve victory. And here's one.
Oh my god, backdash, PRC forward, Pathogen with the invul straight through the far slash. Now we're immediately going to burst out. We don't want to have to hold any of that, but we will hold those 15 bucks. Thanks for the generosity from Onde. Generous with the meter right now. We have 100 in the bank. We spend it off the PRC. We are rough on the bullets.
Yeah, that Mega Fist was to try to call out the backdash from Bloodsayan right there. That was not just a misinput whatsoever. But fortunate for Bloodsayan to hold back. I mean, that's a very brave stance to take. You can pop up how many times to hold your ground and yet again block the YRC. Bloodsayan coming out on top this round.
Yeah, I was scared when we spent that Blue Wild Assault, right? Because it was so scary. We were in Pop Buster lethal range, but leaving in the round, trying to keep up as much of the momentum as we could. I like the resource management coming out from Bloodsayan. Even in the heat of the moment, we find a clean 2K 2D for that focus.
Yeah, despite missing that dust, we still have the gunshot as per usual from Happy Chaos. We get our shatter, good life lead, but we're not out of the woods yet with no burst to your name. A mistake could be disastrous here.
He staggers up the 2K 2D shot and finally finds something with the 6K. We got more than 6 meter. It's 2 supers worth with the Deus Ex Machina. Still not enough. I actually thought even past the guts, might be able to kill with all those hits, but still the checkmate situation here with the steady aim all the way across the screen.
I mean, it's a fair call. Because of the change to the flick, you're able to flick back more projectiles now, most all projectiles back now. Yeah. But when you have more than one bullet in the chamber, we just fire again. I'll catch that recovery.
Yeah, definitely smart coming out there from Bloodsayan, right? Because I think if they tried to just go steady aim into steady aim, might not have been fast enough. You know, the explosion a little bit slower, I think, but still would have been able to catch you out of that stance, right? But the immediate blink into the at the ready, looking for the flick, situational awareness definitely bringing you to that game 5.
Let's go for a gunshot. Calls out the burst a mile away. It went to the heavens above.
Yep. The Usex once again, we're safe. We made it one more game. We're just chewing through the health right now. Pathogen trying to build up that 50 so we can try and scramble with something.
Launch. Blasting, not quite able to finish the job, but look, you have a sliver. You're going to be holding on to FD for your life. The guard crush, trying to guarantee it. We go for the one vulnerable thing we have.
Try to take to the skies, break the tracking on the gun, but now it's set. Point Bloodsayan definitely playing a lot more solid, I think. Avoiding some of these scramble situations. Doesn't even want to have to deal with the RPS around this armor.
Jump back. Nice, there's our burst.
Ooh. Back, IAD. This is very spendy on the resources, just barely able to keep yourself out of that focus burnout, but only one bullet in the chamber, no RC to keep it up. Blue Wild Assault for the knockdown. Oh, man, we're just shuffling between the resources.
Yeah, we do have gun draw. Oh! The Mega Fist comes through, very clutch, and we do have that quick Aegis Reflector.
Oh
watch your ankles.
5K.
Yeah. Oh, God. And well played from Bloodsayan here. The defense was a key factor in not losing our cool despite staring down the maws of death from Pathogen here on Potemkin. I mean,
your action. We are going to be having the Millia. You know, I was talking up the Johnny, but still sticking with old reliable Walter against NuclearMonje for our next set.
Absolutely. That Chipp versus Millia. Rage action here. The paper-thin characters, but both of them having a lot of great offensive potential, especially with this Artemis play. Walter has seen a lot of great functionality with that ability, and want to call out on the burst. Get that splat and also hard knockdown with the super. Good call.
There we go. Pull up with the winger. Built up a little bit more burst than the other super, but we're really just looking to put you in that throw range. Fine, especially because we spent that burst so early on RC to keep the pressure up, but the DP right on through that IAD.
Back into round two here. Air dash out of here. 5K, we do have our corner. Nice air to air. We try to stop that escape route, but the trade kind of helps Nuclear a little bit. That Artemis. Nice.
Ooh. Ended up running into the late active frames of that Lust Shaker, and now you're getting a counter hit for it. Rough. Artemis for the wall break.
Just got that posit. I think it might have been either the slowdown or missing the drift on BRC. That was kind of unfortunate there from Walter.
Yeah. So RC, no burst to have to worry about. It's a clean combo confirmed and a clean game one coming up here for Walter.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Walter, you know, again, being able to bait out that offense from the opponent by going for Artemis there, it's one of those situations where you just can't help but take an action because you see that break in the action coming from Millia. You think that is your opportunity to go for that turn, or potentially the throw is coming in because we've seen before either Millia just kind of cancel that pressure into a tick throw setup, but the way that Walter's using it right now, just to bait out the throw, does get that counter hit Artemis and follow up for corner, so good stuff.
Yeah.
Compel change is actually huge here. I don't know about you, but not going for that counter hit for wall bounce like that is, or actually just for the bound state on the opponent is a huge nerf for the character here, but she still opens you up every which way to some game.
There we go, and we're just close enough for the wall break too. A good start here for Nuclear. We can hold on though, caught out of the backdash with the far slash. Look at how much space we lost off of it too. DRC.
Go stagger, try to go for throw. Compel does get blocked, but opposite side low. Walter trying to work it in, and we do get the close slash, catching the backdash from Nuclear.
Jumped your way out of that one, but unfortunately not gonna make it. Had to use the burst, had to use the RC, but now we're chilling. We find the kill here for Nuclear.
Ooh. Just a raw JK and still able to go for the jump heavy.
Go, long JA.
Oh yeah, the bat boot a little bit too high, not able to get that shatter. That's very unfortunate, that max height there. And still Walter trying to pick up the pieces while Nuclear is certainly going to pick them up for him.
Scary. We got the bad moon, but unfortunately a bad knockdown too. Not able to get the wall break that we needed, and now we're up against the other side. Nuclear. Bring this back. The DP right on through.
2K 2D, immediate burst. Walter in trouble. Nuclear has plenty of resources with the JH. Yeah, very hard to pin down Millia here in that interaction. Got a little awkward to throw. No meter, but we do have OTG.
Ooh, but even on Chipp, the OTG is not enough. The gun saved you, and the cross up on the other side. One apiece here. Heading on to game 3.
If only we didn't commit to the Lust Shaker. We've seen that a couple times, like in neutral Lust Shaker. The first time it worked out for Walter, but I think it was just because we weren't expecting the stray interaction on the side of NuclearMonje. But this time around, Nuclear just taking that full pause. Like, I'm literally a sliver of health away. One touch, I'll die. So this next interaction has to be so important. Great awareness here from Nuclear to make that jump side swap. I don't even think we got to see that the Lust Shaker was active. Maybe we heard it, but what a jump.
Pumping the brakes in the perfect timing here. Finds the 2D knockdown instead. It's not going to be the tightrope. Oh, but now we set it up. There we go. Now that we're up against the corner, we high AD ourselves. It's a walkout from Walter, and that's a burst out from Nuclear.
There we go. Tightrope set up here. Nice. Trying to go for DP, but Artemis trade out. That does remove tightrope, which is a nice little boon for Walter. Oh, missed the Artemis too far, but pick up. Even Nuclear, I think, thought we got caught by that Artemis.
Yeah. Not quite ready for the situation after S-Disc, my beloved, and now we're up with the burst advantage. So sniped out. 2K2D into the tightrope.
Okay, not there. Trying to go for the Alpha Blade. Nice Capel.
Space out of the Lust Shaker. What do we do? It's the straight run out of the corner. All we ate was one Capel for it. That's a pretty good trade if you ask me.
Oof. H, there we go. Side swap. Another disc set up there, but you thought you could DP. It was the slash disc.
Back, just to make sure we hold on to that corner positioning. Capel, maybe not going to get you too much, though. It's an anti-air, but just pokes through the armor. Oh, no, and we have the RC to stay safe. We bait the burst for game number 3. Walter just needs one more.
Honestly, if there's one blessing out of those interactions, despite going down, we could be thankful that Capel does not launch anymore, because Nuclear would have been dead in the previous version of the game, right? Where we would have had the launch, that would have been a full conversion for Walter, potentially a shatter with positive bonus. It just would have been far worse for Nuclear had the Capel had that bounce, the launch factor that we had in the previous iteration.
Duel 1.
The launch to be seen, but we're still using it as that anti-air, making Nuclear so afraid to, try and challenge, whether it's anti-airs, air-to-airs. Either way, the burst out from Walter did not want to be put up into the corner that early.
Nice. Got the backdash away from Artemis. Good call. No anti-air on it, though. We've seen that Nuclear is getting a little more brave on those DP callouts here, so we might see some of those anti-airs against Artemis. Super for hard knockdown. Positive bonus will build back up on tension just to catch up against Walter.
Oh, tried to scoop you straight out of the skies, but the air throw not going to find anything. Walter just a little too fast on the fall. Also a little too fast too. The empty low off of that disc.
Hey, at least we got just enough height there to get the shatter, at least get the positive bonus. Interesting. 5K, or JK, JP. Nice! See what I tell you, that DP really calling out these gaps in the offense here from Walter.
Yep. Oops. Waited out. Empty low after the hair guard, but still the backdash, and we pull up for the whip punish. NuclearMonje with another round.
Nice throw. Get that disc set up here, same side. There's that burst. Nuclear about 50% down on health, and again, finding those small windows of opportunity to go for DP. And that 5K was a fine call. We just didn't take the step far enough that we were looking for to get the hit off 5K against Walter.
Now we set the disc, but nothing to be found off the cross up. We chilling, we escape the corner, but Nuclear needs like 3 good hits to try and bring this round back.
Oh.
That's one.
Never mind. Hey, we still got it. We still got it. The 2K. Trying to go for left right, set up here. Alpha Blade. Whoa, wait.
Tricky. All right, no more tightrope to be seen. Tries to backdash one more time, but caught out by the active frames. The 2D, it's set. Point, Walter.
Here we go. Left rights again. I've always been curious about how far this tightrope is going to go for Chipp players, and the more time has gone on since the release of that. We're not quite seeing like these efficient setups unless if it's off a direct hit to get those wall bounce interactions.
Behind the back, we got the disc for the pickup. Should bring us all the way over to the other side, but ends up teching out. The 6H not going to work out for lethal like you need. Now Nuclear, again, trying to run away with it first. About to be up for Walter off of the next hit. It's the combo a little early.
Screen, JK just locking down. Oh no! Too much of a gap. Quite the throw here for Walter. 3-1 victory over NuclearMonje. There'll be a ton of folks out there that just want to contribute to this glorious pop bonus. Let's try to get to that $300 tier for a top 4 payout. There's even more goals after that. But top 48 qualifier. Aboii versus Lurry. And my oh my. Are we getting a repeat? Just 2 different players stepping up? That's all we see?
Right, we did see Potemkin versus Faust to start off the stream, and now we're going to be seeing it one more time. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Florida versus North Carolina crew battle pulling up here. So tries to armor your way on through, but the 2H just going to go right on through.
Ooh, see that armor because we already get the J2K was able to go right through without getting scooped. Go guard crush. Yeah, we're still blocking. Nice PRC. Command grab. Guaranteed.
And now we set the Afro, exploded off of the JD. Not too much damage taken off of it, so much wall damage, but still we get that positive bonus. That's what we're really threatening for Lurry with the PRC skirt.
Come on, man. I know Potemkin movement is bad, but it ain't that bad. Like, come on.
Ooh, sniped out by another guy. No! We're having too much fun.
Reminds me of that Guinness World Record that was just recently broken.
Yeah.
The fastest distance traveled while in the splits. That's what fastest distance traveled while doing butt slam. There we go. Congratulations, Aboii, you've won.
Yeah, definitely splitting the earth with the weight of the TKJD. Trying to make it scary for Lurry to try and approach, but especially with all that meter, no fear to be seen. Good super jump to avoid the PB. No punish, but we escaped the corner.
Oh my god, there's your pop buster. I want to call out as we're about to die here anyways. Someone asked in the chat, what can't Potemkin flick? Well, you just saw Potemkin flick a mini Faust. That, the world has changed for Potemkin.
The world has changed, war has changed, but hope is still around. Thank you very much for the 2-1 sub, that 9-month support. Still pulling up here. Might need a little bit more hope on Lurry here to try and escape the double Garuda.
Use that burst. We've got the... Wait a minute. We flicked the... Was there another item out there, or did we just flick the weight?
Hard to tell. I couldn't even see. The model on pot is so large, I can't even keep track of the items. I can't even keep track of the rounds. That was a quick one for Aboii.
Absolutely. Aboii is just cleaning it up right now. Flicking away all the objects on the screen. He flicked the weight. I thought so. I thought he flicked the weight.
Yeah.
I was just surprised to not see the weight go anywhere, but that's interesting. That's what it does.
Life is good. All right. Game number 2. Let's see if Aboii can keep up the momentum.
Let's rock.
Get whip for the J2K.
Jeez, and we do get the free reset session, the heat tackle. No escape for Lurry as we try to jump out.
Yeah, I'm really liking these hammer falls as well. We're setting out the trumpet, we're setting out the donut, so I'm losing our turn a little bit just to try and get some space, and the item for it too. No OTG this far away from the corner. We set it with the Gigantor Kai, hold the tap dust, do it one more time, the YRC.
Let's get that free haircut. Yes, the JD explosion. Never mind, my bad. I'm sorry I tried to walk up on you like that. My mistake.
Tried to be a little brave with the 1 HP. What else do you have to lose? But send out the 2B. Otherwise, a really safe round start here from Faust, but ready for the Gatling after to break the armor. Oh my god, speaking of the armor, double P. I truly thought you would live with just a single pixel more, but none to be seen because Aboii takes game number 2.
No, I looked away for a second. There was only 2 pop busters in that round. That was it?
Yep.
No other button?
Yep. Maybe a little chip from the hammerfall. But that's all we got.
I
That's
swear,
like 2.1 interactions.
Stop gaslighting me, J2. I know there was another button. Come on now. Come on. I just passed out there for a second, right? Like, that's what happened?
I hate to rewind the tapes on you, No. You're right. I'm sure there was a close slash in there somewhere, right? There had to be. We can revise history a little, yeah.
Hammerfall is the big counter hit. Don't you get pop bustered again. Look at that Garuda. Wrist gauge, mad crank.
Good patience from Lurry on the first Garuda, but the second lands and you have to, make your decision to escape.
Oh, nice little pickup off Mix.
Yep. There's the up which snip, but anti-air 5K just stick up the hitbox.
Okay. All right. Wrap this up. We fucked the mini Faust again.
Wait, Aboii is so smart on the item coverage, man. We set down the slam just to trigger the mini Faust early. Go for the immediate flick to make sure that we stop the hitbox. But Lurry, one more hit away. We activate the throw. It's barely outside of burst range too.
The first. Oh, you're going for super here now? Dang! Brother.
We were waiting for the Scarecrow on the other side with the JD, the side agnostic air to ground. Damn, he's good.
Got the armor on the... Oh, what? Huh? Oh my god, wait! That was so smart from Lurry because the recovery and throw was still there. You're still involved with the explosion. Carries you off to the corner. Good stuff from Lurry.
Go to crouch up the far /2. We set another explosion. It's not going to be enough to kill, especially because we don't build that 50. But we run up with the 2K. No burst to be seen. We eat a donut on the way over. But Aboii still on set point.
Got a quick little snack before we finish the combo. What? The cover hit. Blue wild assault. Oh, nice safe jump.
They confirm off the JPs as well. Hey, just to make sure we get that wall break. About to have 50 on the board. Boom!
Yo, this is some of the best Guilty Gear action we've seen tonight. Look, the other games are great too. Every single one has been a great game from top players against whoever is on the roster. Like, oh no.
Never mind. I take it back.
Oh no.
Ooh. Hammerfall PRC to PB. All of these changes for Season 4, but some things never change. Makes his way into that winner's top 48 side, but now we got to find another contestant to try and fight his way over there. We got Skullduggers versus the Django.
Yes, indeed. Skullduggers, of course, stepping back up to the plate here. Django also. Look at all these glorious names that you can expect to see in a top 48 of TNS, that's for sure.
Yep.
Nagoriyuki.
Was wrong too.
You know what? Of course, it would be the one character I thought, oh, surely they nerfed this character because of the 5H changes for Nagoriyuki. That was my initial first blush, and then I turned the game on. This character chips you out like crazy off the heavy buttons. It's insane. Why is he like this now?
Like when people called him Samsho, I was like, oh, okay, we're just making our generalizations as we're reading the patch notes. And then I see every Nagoriyuki round I've seen, I'm like, wait, this actually feels like a DLC character who has maintained the spirit of the game he came from, right? Just really slicing through the HP, trying to slowly walk his way on in and get a little bit of that health back off that donut.
All right, so we have Mini Faust coming at you here in just a moment. 6P, we do have the bomb. Did you just snack on Mini Faust? No, you snacked on the hammer.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Like, did you pick up Mini Faust and just devour them?
I'm so glad they have the little item tooltip because some of these eats just go by so fast I couldn't even tell what's in the back pocket for the Faust here. But out of the back pocket, we got the IAD back, just trying to get that counter hit here against Django.
No spin, bombs away. Nah, you are not going to catch me with the 5H just like that. Nice! Volleyball wins in favor of Skullduggers, who go 4 for that banana peel.
Yeah, going 1 for 1 for the volley, but there is a time limit on this volleyball. 100-ton weight, and there's a time limit on the HP as well. The bomb, once again, just keeping you locked down.
Uh-oh, yeah, that was an unfortunate interaction there from Skullduggers. Went a little bit too far, that air dash, and you've already committed at that point. You just accept your fate. Nice PRC with this command grab to boot.
There we go, and the RC up. The quick kill confirmed from Skullduggers. All right.
I swear to God, if we have a top 8 with 4 Fausts and 4 Potemkins,
life would be so good. I'll even settle for 3 Potemkins and 1 Nagoriyuki. That would be sick.
No.
It's got to be the 4 for 4?
No, there can't be that many of those Fausts and Potemkins in the bracket. They're just You can't. Surely.
Surely. I mean, we've seen some crazy top 8s over here at
True.
TNS, but before we make it over there, we got to get to that 48, and we're fighting for that spot here in game number 2. Walk it back for Django. It's the 2S.
5P. Let's spin. Nice. She's got a beautiful counter hit, but still got put right back in the afro. The hammer saves the day for Skullduggers. Nice JD.
Go wait out the detonation. Delay burst. I'm out of here. Waiting for that 50 to come back up. The super jump JH just gonna get walked on through by Skullduggers.
Nice. Gonna get our shatter at the very least here. Hard knockdown. Set ourselves up for that positive bonus. Y'all know the drill. We'll just kill. I lied.
Rushing excitement. The wall breaks the glass, and the glass broken on the wall, rather. Either way, the triple far slash straight into the bite. We are healthy on the blood.
6P mix. You can't do that to Mini Faust. We'll actually put in work down. Nice Beyblade. Does get the kindergartners out for recess again.
5H action.
Still keep you pinned to that corner. Nice. Fukio, but watch out for this blood.
Oh my god, that 6H really does do a ton of chip, but no need to worry about the chip when you find the hit on the other side. Scarecrow, my beloved, to swap it up the BWA, but it's still not enough even with the 100-ton weight. 100 tons, 1 HP. Django fighting for their life right now.
EC Genjin, yes, that was chip damage. I want y'all to pay attention to these heavy buttons from Nagoriyuki. I don't know if y'all have been watching Nagoriyuki play lately, but this dude doesn't even need to hit you anymore. You can block all you want to do. You know, just block all you want. You're still going to get hurt.
This is how we used to talk about Gold Lewis, and, you know, I think it's still a far cry to call those characters, you know, just because they're big bodies that have a little bit of slowness in the mobility. They're still very different character identities, but when I look at the HP, if I just clear the bottom 90% of the screen, sometimes, you know, everything just reminds me of them.
I'm just out here, my first time experiencing a Nagoriyuki match. It's like, oh god, where's my health? I didn't get hit once, I'm already at 50%.
Yep. Here we go, the JK to bring it right back down to earth.
Oh no, that trumpet is on the side of Django, but I don't think we're gonna get the use of it. Nice, Beyblade, stomp. Be careful, there we go, 2S. I'm surprised we're going for this really aggressive play from Django in that corner, being right in the face of Skullduggers, because we could just sit there and just chip away at the heavy, but those meteors. Oh, watch out, Mini Faust.
Thank God for the combo breaker there. Able to escape there for Skullduggers. What did we eat up? We got the love back. We have meteors, but when you're going to get the chance to use them, the FD. So we had no meter to actually go for the YRC and get that safe item toss. So just waiting in the pocket, unfortunately going to die with it.
Here we go. Time to guess. You go for the counter hit DP. Nice. Doesn't want to fall through on DP anymore, right? Because you don't want to give up that further combo extension.
Break the glass once again. Gonna be a while till we build up that 50, so maybe looking for a lot of stagger pressure here. Trying to make sure that Skullduggers doesn't build up the 50 of their own. Trying to PRC out.
Burst. Ooh. It's the last thing you have in your arsenal. I say good burst, but I mean, that's all you got left in the tank.
Yep. Kinda had to. Damn, the drift on the air dash too. Back up to the skies, just barely in between the hammer and the bomb. There we go, the swipe, the 2S to put a game on the board here for Django.
We'll see how this next game plays out. Django, again, just surprised at the corner pressure that we're now seeing, considering that with that change in chip damage that you can take against the opponent here, just for hitting your heavy buttons at a high blood level state, like, it does kind of encourage you to play that mid-screen game, sit in the sweet spot, and prevent your opponent jumping out, hit the heavy buttons. You know, it's pretty effective in and of its own right, and it is especially the fact you're pushing away that tension gauge from your opponent too, so you give them less opportunities to YRC out.
Ooh. There we go, A.B.A on the far slashes. Smart to throw punish. Oof. You got Mini Faust behind you, you gotta be careful. Test for the trumpet here, but the bodyguard not doing his job. He's on lunch break.
There he goes.
Oh no!
I love that mini Faust heard you. It just came flying from off screen. Said, oh yeah.
He heard me talking smack over here on the commentator desk. He said, hold up. Still, bone-crushing excitement for the kill here. Skullduggers on set point.
Ooh, nice backdash, avoiding the BSU. Oh, we'll play some soccer a little bit. Misses the 2K, and that's fine for Skullduggers. We'll take this guy, toss on another item. Nice 2P.
Rowdy, we got the 100-ton weight. Lots of blood here for Django too, so it can't really be too tricky with the specials. We really gotta wait this out.
Wow, I mean, you were in the sky for days. The fact that we didn't even get like a DP from Django. I mean, granted, your blood gauge was pretty high there, but no anti-air. We just let the flight come through, and Skullduggers will take it 3-1 over Django.
And he can turn himself into a sword. He's got Sun Void pulling up here. Poncho trying to fight it out against SQ. Zato, you know, got a couple changes here and there, maybe a little consistent on some of these confirms, but I don't know, might be an uphill battle to try and get Eddie set. As I say that, we started off with the JH.
Yes, we do have a couple of poses there. The opposed getting some positive changes, but it's been interesting. Overall universal change to this patch is that characters that usually won in corner situations to constantly cycle back into set play, what a command grab, Jesus, are kind of less favored now. There's more escape opportunities out of corner situations. You see that out of Ram. You're certainly seeing that out of the Zato play. What a launch, and Poncho one touch away from victory here.
Poncho kind of running away with, I'm sorry I said anything. Every time I say it, it's the curse of Raw immediately. Now SQ's got you in the corner, rapidly building up this meter. Next hit. Oh, actually, the next hit was a lot earlier than I thought. So I thought we were going to build up that 50 meter. And now we have it post-positive bonus, but it's the second hit of that Pierce that just barely secures the round with Chipp.
I definitely was going to step in front of the bullet for you there, J2, but it turns out he still won. Poncho still got this, because I was like, nope, that was my curse. That was absolutely But here we are. Burst away Poncho with the oppose to stop the sword toss at SQ. I just said I could have to wait much longer here.
There we go. One light.
You don't have the heavy to follow through here, so you only got the slash.
Ooh. Yeah, and an awkward knockdown too. We're still waiting for that sword to come back, so unfortunately Windshield Wiper is not going to work out. Still got 50 for it though. He set the rock.
And notice how you have to pay attention to your pathing too, because SQ is just above the sword, and because we already forward advanced beyond it, it still had to make that return to Ramlethal there.
Yeah, the travel time is rough, but the startup time on Mortabato definitely going to just crush right on through the attempt at the Eddie string. One round apiece.
Oh, nice. Does get the guard crush there. Off the wall we go with the 6H. Not going to be able to super without the second sword, the beam super rather. The Mortabato, of course, less damage.
Yep. Set the sword, run up right behind it. Tried the throw tech, but that dust coming out, not going to work out. The burst from Poncho sent to the void. It's a perfect for SQ.
Yes, indeed. I mean, even again, we talked a little bit earlier about the first blush of patch notes here, and it definitely seemed like for Ramlethal, she was going to struggle a little bit more with her corner set play. As I said, this is kind of like a universal change for a lot of characters, that if they were already bullies in the corner, they kind of got touched a little bit in this patch, so they could be less of a bully in the corner. And that's where we see the slowed recovery on swords. So every sword toss has to be meaningful, has to be that you are going to get that either shattered to get your swords back, or you're opting to go for Mortabato as opposed to the beam super, because without both swords, Ramlethal doesn't get to fire that off. So you don't get to stand in neutral, sending swords away full screen and expect that you're going to pick it up. You have to be methodical about how you approach.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like we haven't seen a ton of the flip kick either. You know, another one of these demon moves, you know, now being back to an overhead, if I'm not mistaken. I forget if it ever was one, and then it got changed, and now it's changed again. But either way, you're going to have to protect the dome on that one. Burst down from SQ, just looking for one more hit. Oh, but no confirm off of the diagonal sword toss. You're a little too far.
Yeah. That's got the 2S here. Another one for corner carry. Great positioning here, because that's going to be even longer for that other sword to get picked up, as you see it creeping back in to play. And it's not even going to have an opportunity. Invite Hell finishes the job.
Go with the JP. Oh no, just puts you in the perfect range to get caught up by the rock though. That's the burst out. And one more hit here on SQ as the burst comes back for her as well. The ID back JS. Like winding down the time with this Eddie gauge.
Yeah, I mean, that windshield wiper took a grip of damage away from Poncho. We got the wall splat, not quite enough to kill. We didn't have the swords for the damage to finish the job, but you're still away from victory.
Oops. Here we go, and the sword straight to the stomach. Another perfect from SQ.
Oh, nice jump in here.
Vipers just go right over the 5H. Oh my god. It's like 1.5 hits.
Oh, tried a low profile with 2K to avoid the leapfrog, but we still got gobbled. Nice block. SQ still in control in that round there, especially in this game. Like, I think we found our stride against Poncho, understand the offensive approach, when to take our turn. I mean, we called out a ton of defensive options for Poncho that made it seem almost just impossible to get out of these corner situations. It was inevitable that SQ would get that victory.
Yeah, I think the offense from Poncho is still kind of this like shining point about the play. You know, even though we don't really see a ton of Zato, you know, even though some of these gaps a little bit more challengeable as we go, you know, it's forcing SQ to use some of these resources, you know, hold on to FD to try and escape or use the Mortabado, which while it still does pretty decent damage, you know, it's 50 meter down the drain, but SQ really tightened up not letting any of those neutral situations go out of hand, right? Saying, oh, you know, as I say, that's the JH once again, but we got burst to try and download the neutral pattern once again.
I do like those quick recalls here to get that recharge on Zato meter before we go into the bad state. Nice command grab, the full charge.
That damn bang. Now we got all the Eddie gauge in the world.
Yeah, that change is so huge for the character to refresh that gauge without having to go for Excalibur setups in the corner, right? Like, you just go for command grab, you recharge, and now you continue your set play once again.
Yep. And it's been rough. We've been seeing, you know, first round go to Poncho every single time, but now that we got a perfect, maybe it's a little bit more momentum, but the burst goes down. Now you're in the corner against Ram. She spent all the swords to keep you locked down. The explosion, still something to worry about. We are just chewing through the HP.
Brush, tap, does find Smark with red RC to get an extended height. I am shocked that we got the kill with a single sword.
Yep. Reduced damage, but still, when you're that low on the HP, no guts to be seen. Still gonna be rough. SQ with set point here.
Good air-to-air interaction here from Poncho. Far slash works out. Piercer coming through. Double overhead situation was certainly on the table. Poncho doesn't get the shatter though, and that's problematic.
With that JD, but not able to keep the corner. I mean, yeah, we have such a big health lead, but Ram in the corner definitely able to pump out damage and then some, even with the swordless 5H.
Whoa. Good awareness for Poncho to not get overstimulated by the visual noise, knowing we had a 2P interrupt opportunity. What was it all for? Windshield wiper, shatter with that positive bonus for SQ. She is on the cusp of victory, but tries to get the fast RC with invite held as Poncho.
There we go. Poncho holding on, but didn't believe in the kill. Maybe looking for an Eddie confirm, but didn't have the gauge for it. Mortabado RC looking for the kill, and the flip kick 5H is enough. Poncho not able to secure a game, but so close to putting one on the board. Locked in. But a couple gamers who are going to try and lock in here again in the top 48 side. We got the Leo mirror, the Battle of Kings. It's MFCR versus Suicune.
Yes, indeed. Look at this. I'm surprised Suicune is not playing that Pokemon trading card game. Pocket right now. I'm not even sure what Suicune would do in that game, because it's going to be insane to see when that Pokemon comes out. But Leo White Fang, a little bit has changed up here. That dash is certainly, might be a little bit better. The way they worded it, it seemed like it was more of a nerf for the character, but I think still, it's definitely better off here to get that dash step much closer to what Geo had. And wow, what a flash kick right through the ceiling.
Yeah, I like the awareness from MFCR, just holding on to the down back, buffering, just waiting for the charge on the DP. Tries to do one of their own, but Suicune, you're just one step too far behind. MFCR already on that layer 3, and now we're on one touch away, taking the round.
The third JB is what opens up Suicune. That is unfortunate.
Still got the burst. Want to use in that previous round set. All right, I'm pretty far behind, but pretty far ahead here with the counter hit starter. Baits out the DP.
Gosh, risky. blessed be, because look at the damage we did off of a single counter hit interaction. Oh. Delay for the 5K, counter hit, off the stance.
Windshield wipers to break the glass once again, tie it up.
Jeez, he had another flash kick right back. We do have the guard point out.
Walking out, trying to look for a throw tech, but nothing found off of the shimmy. Instead, it's another DP from Suicune.
Oh, wow, nice drift. We got the blur, able to get the overhead real fast.
Pulled up with a stutter step. He hits an overhead. So much damage taken off of it, though. Right. Pull up here with the counter hit. Bring us over to the corner. It should be a metered wall break. Oh.
Just the slam here, the final hit that we were looking for. Suicune still fighting. Oh, but catch the backdash. This should be able to finish the job. And we do. No drop this time.
Yeah, I thought we were going to kill just straight up off the wall splat. Still able to find the kill here. MFCR, game 1 on the board here, but still definitely going back and forth, right? We're wearing our hearts on our sleeves with the DPs. We've been baited out on both sides, but definitely have put it out as layer 1, thinking, all right, I'm going to make sure that you're looking, or at least thinking, to try and put a little bit of, a little bit more stagger, a little bit more gaps in your block strings to try and bait it out for me. And I imagine might be seeing a little bit more mashing as we head into game number 2, right? Now that we've established that respect.
Yeah, hold on. Respect, and you have MFCR in the room?
You're right.
And respect's off the table.
A little bit more energy.
Yeah, okay. That's a nice way to say it. Oh, nice.
A little bit more height. There we go. Trying to back through.
Ooh, nice little parry here. What a threat with the back turn slash. I forgot what the change was, the back turn slash. They did something to that. I'm going to pull that up real quick, actually.
I think you get mad dash momentum, so definitely being able to stay in as you need. But pulling up here with the 2D, the dash momentum definitely coming up huge. We've seen it time and time again. We dash right into the fireball, though. The cross through.
Jeez. All right, so we've got the counter hit, heavies. Back turn stance. Yep, got the slash here. We do get increased damage off that back turn slash. So yeah, you still get that momentum off your back turn in general.
Got the counter hit off of the JD, but I wonder if we could have killed with the grounded confirm. Maybe he took those guys baiting out a burst that wasn't there, but either way, YRC straight to the DP.
Let's get the
Boom, looking like the Rizzler. We got the fireballs on deck and the step kick too.
You whiff a 2S, so I try to challenge it with a 2S of my own to get whiff punish with a heavy. Good reflect, the parry works out, but unfortunately, still not MFCR's turn. Tries to go for Wild Assault, and we do succeed for a side swap, but Suicune will not be deterred. Quite the flash kick and turbulence in an extended height. This is the 5K.
There we go, throw tech. Got off the 5K. There we go. We bait out the DP once again. Burst out from Suicune. And another reflect, like you mentioned, so smart on the boot.
Back turn and chasing it down nonetheless, right? So you're able to get the conversion in the back turn stance without having to put ourselves into a recovery state or having to chase it down. But a wake up 2D.
MFCR, the whip punish on the 2K, just a walk back to space it out. We got 100 or 50 meter rather for the super wall break. We're tying it back up on the rounds.
That was a scary little pickup right there because the JP didn't come out, but at least we got the JS.
Yep.
Ooh.
Flash the parry, but I like the delay from Suicune. We escape, and there's no burst to have to worry about.
Shatter, we've been in this position in the last round.
Ooh. Confirm off the counter at 2K. Now we get side swapped off the IAD.
Ah, the JP isn't supposed to hit out of that corner. Thank you, Shinan.
I see. Okay.
Oops.
But already committed to that final hit. Might have been lethal with the super, but dialed it in a little too early on the low wall health. You want to bait this throw so bad, or this burst rather, but still the Wild Assault not going to drain enough for the checkmate. Take the skies, but the DP's not enough. We block the tap dust, and now all the meter down the drain. Suicune ties it up.
Suicune stopping the lead here from MFCR. I mean, good little pickup out of that second round here, but yeah, Suicune's still able to cross the finish line here.
Jesus, man. We've only been 2 games in. It feels like we've seen 2 sets already. Like it is, it's been a back and forth brawl, and I think that's a light way of putting it.
Yeah, I mean, the change in pace for Guilty Gear Strive has been very interesting because you could see the Potemkin match, right? You go for 2-touch pot buster kills, and you also get this one where the match does kind of go a little bit longer. You can look right at the top of this iteration of the patch notes that they wanted to maintain those flashy combos, the big damage combos, but also just kind of speed up the game a little bit. So it's like that weird balancing act that they hit this patch.
Trade on the 2Ks. There we go, first out. H-boom on the reflect. I like the jump over just to try and keep that turn.
And you can see the 2 varying styles of Leo Whitefang between these 2. Every single time it's been a zoning war, MFCR opts to go for Turbulence just for the back turn stance to reflect that fireball. JD, nice counter hit. Doesn't get a cross under, but let's see how much you can carry this to the corner here with the Wall Assault. Should be able to close it out, and we do.
All the damage we needed off of that fixed wall break, but we just needed to get there. That is good.
Heavy Turbulence. Guard point, watch out for the 2D. Good patience here from Suicune. Providence Bird here for that hard knockdown. Nice throw.
Backdash, maybe trying to look for a reflect, but sends the reflect of your own off the mash 2K and straight into the super. It's still not enough to kill post scaling. It's all good. Suicune in such a good position to try and bring this back. DP is lethal, but MFCR reminded that he's got one too.
What's crazy about that interaction alone is the fact that Suicune adjusted after only seeing it one time from MFCR. That back turn stance where you're set up in the corner and just calling out the backdash with the parry right after the fact, knowing MFCR was going to challenge. Well played.
Wild Assault, cross through, trying to twerk a little too hard for your own good. 2D, RC, still not enough off the back turn.
Oh, what? It went to H4? That surely was not what we were going for. Come on.
Yeah. What were we looking for? Maybe the 236H, maybe looking for a Berserker slash of your own, but a crucial miss input in the scramble is going to be a big whiff to put a second game on the board here for MFCR.
Yeah, very unfortunate here. I guarantee it had to have been the pass-through, right? Like, you just had to cross up. Like, it...
That's painful.
Tough break, and we're going into this game number 4 here with MFCR taking the momentum a little bit. Hopefully the win not entirely taken out of the sails. Ooh.
There we go. Definitely sailing towards the sky. Big counter hit, forcing out the burst immediately from Suicune, trying to hold on to this early momentum.
Whoa. Nice little visual noise situation here. The heavy fireball you got to deal with. Didn't quite see the pass through from MFCR.
There we go, the double jump over the S-boom. Send it. Not going to be able to kill, even with the 50. So we go for one more reset.
Respect from both sides. Backdash from either player. Ooh, no! Too late to try to jail out. No!
Damn, the whip of the DP straight to the skies. The same way we started the round. It's the same way we end it. It's set point MFCR.
Nice. Counter hit, wall bounce. Suicune on the analog stick? Hey, as a former analog stick player, you check yourself, eat dirt.
I thought you told someone to eat dirt earlier, but maybe that's what MFCR is saying, right? Just setting it with all these cross-throughs. Instead, we're going to be eating glass right off of the windshield wipers. Suicune, of course, in their name, so you got to keep the aggression on.
Why is chat cheering on Suicune like an actual Pokemon? Like, don't give up. This is it. We're about to make it to the Elite Four right now.
Don't use the DP so often, but still, one more PP left in the bank. I don't know how many we can do, though. We've been seeing so many good baits from MFCR, but the combo DP is enough for the kill.
Around here, so we can still fight for their lives. On the winner side of top 48. Yeah, good flash kick. We don't have to worry about left or rights here. Woo! Guard point off the heavy.
the whip from the back turn S, but we're spaced out on the DP. The full delay. Wait, you gotta burst eventually. Just waiting on the way back down. MFCR moves on to the next round. Headed up to the stand, a different Slayer up here against Florida's fine. Or actually, this might be a Florida team kill, actually.
Oof. Right before Otaku. Tragedy. See, already got the mid screen, tightrope. It's all about not getting hit at this point. And the mix is applied. Against the Slayer, like, this is going to be interesting because you don't have those true reversals on defense from Slayer. You're kind of just getting bullied out. Nice pickup from Marvelo.
Wait, this is evil work, man. I saw that he had like an 11-minute video on the tightrope mix guy, but I might not have even had to watch it. I'm just going to watch it right in front of my eyes as we fight for this top 8 side. Kreator, like you mentioned, right? We don't have any meter to try and fight back. Trying to hold on with some of these FDs, buy ourselves a little bit of space, but instead, no YRC to fight back. Marvelo with a clean first round.
See the rope pickup after that too? I apologize. I didn't put respect on the game here. I thought for sure we'd see maybe corner setups out of here, but you're going for mid-screen, coast-to-coast carries.
And the empty low too. We've been threatening so many of these frame traps, so now we can get a little funky, a little freaky with it. You pull up with a backdash to try and get out a throw, but the risk building up.
Got max range too, just staying grounded here with the far slash.
There we go, we jump over the Maza.
Heavy out here with Alpha, 5-piece. Sit down and stay in the corner.
Yep. The backdash off of the far slash, but still 6P, my beloved, to stop you in your tracks. The 2S ends up low profiling and spacing out the DP as well. There we go, the slam. No!
Try to connect to the tightrope with the Alpha blade to get high above and away from the close slash of Slayer. It's not going to work out though.
Bloodbath, no burst available for either side. Kreator, Marvelo to the corner.
Far slash, nice shatter.
I'm so used to Chipp pickups being so high movement that the fact that he's like kind of pinned in one place off of the tightrope combos is cool in its own way, right? But almost pinned in the corner, tried to ban out the reversal there, but looking for the DP, instead the shockwave of the YRC, able to reach that backdash and bring us over to the corner for its help!
Final touch here, nice! Does clean it up, and Marvelo will take that first game over Kreator.
There we go.
Strongs, and see, this is what's going to be so terrifying for Slayer in this matchup, especially with this tightrope play now that you're deal with constant offensive pressure coming from Marvelo, and I do like that we take that full screen presence to go for the max range far slash as well, just to stop the opponent, cover up some anti-air attempts right before they're even able to reach against Chipp. You can still get those strong whip punishes to convert damage from there.
We got the double dash coming out from Kreator. Now it's the backdash from Marvelo. Not too afraid of this corner, so we match out with the 5P.
Oh, good tightrope here. Does get this knockdown, strong lead, but still has burst available, and Marvelo probably going to fish for it after this next interaction here. Does steal the plus frames. Let's strip away as much tension as we can. Now that burst is off the table, unless the Kreator feels fancy, you can just keep running this set.
Exactly. You figure the round is, you know, pretty rough. I mean, Chipp, you know, this is a combo compilation kind of character, so if anyone can bring it back, it's Slayer, but not going to bait the burst on it, or bet the burst, rather.
Oh, no. And the way that Marvelo has been opening up against Kreator, I would be surprised if we even attempt a burst bait unless if we're already hitting the opponent, right, and can finish the combo route. Like, Marvelo's just having a lot of great success in the neutral game against Kreator right now.
Okay, now we stagger with the 555K. Waiting right outside of range, making it scary to try and look for a 5P. We end up same side as well. Marvelo trying to hold on to this corner as long as we can.
Strong lead. Oh, good blocks. We're still going to continue the pressure with Red RC. Risk back crank. FD for your life with these plus frames.
Yep, Yeah, but Blade, RC up, no burst to be seen, and one more Alpha Blade puts one more game on the board. Marvelo, as soon as we have this tightrope up, it is so difficult for Kreator to try and scramble out, which is why I think we're seeing, you know, a lot more aggressive round starts to try and at least stop some of that early momentum where, oh man, the neutral is so much more annoying now. Even with Chipp, you know, normally being so good at grounded, looking for the whiff punishes because he's so fast. Yeah. Now he has the rope to, you know, try and threaten. Are we going to look for side swap? Are we going to end up on the same side? Either way, let's see it. Game number 3.
I'll be honest, I'm shocked that we don't opt for the Giovanna pick here. Just to try to anti our Chipp a little bit, at least low profile off of her DP. You have an excellent 6P conversion, but with the change to 6P, like that makes it a little riskier to try to counter against Marvelo. Of course, you can't block on tightrope, but oh man, Kreator's just got to get hits to really make it count.
So far away off of the burst, so we get the free tightrope apply. Oh, but Kreator, no fear, the double dash. 100 meter behind it, we're back out to the mid screen.
Oh, jeez, see, there's that 6P, almost got whip punish there.
Yeah. Hold on strong in the corner, whiff the far S, whiff the 2H, looks for one more anti-air. But Marvelo with no meter behind it still needs another touch.
Pressure here, a couple low off the Rekka. We're not opening up at all. There we go. Yeah, we did have meter to try to convert that anymore, but we just keep peppering with 5K, 2K, waiting for Kreator to open up.
Damn, and the walk back on the 2S2, trying to be aggressive on the round start, or at least preemptive, but Marvelo takes the burst away so early.
Oh, jeez. All right. Nice counter hit. Could have been huge. Left, right. What a 2P.
There we go. The mash out trying to be a little tricky with the K Dany.
There. Oh, back jump JD. Gets you out of the corner here. Nice. Heavy slash.
Have that A.B.A with the staggers. If 3 5Ks doesn't work, let's go for 4 and catch the approach after. Trying to be brave off the dash. 50 meter to your name, 1 HP and 1 5K is enough. Marvelo moving on to winner side. Top 8, repping the Chipp.
Top 8. Now on the opposite side, we do have Kaneda actually made it 3-2 over Lucian in the background here. So that'll be another winner side top 8 match. It'll be Marvelo and Kaneda to kick things off here. But we do have MFCR and Walter, as I said. Another top 8 qualifier here.
Yeah, wait, that is sick. The Jack Slayer sent down by Kaneda. So many of these close sets that we didn't get to see. But I'm sure there's some stream POV waiting on the other side. Either way, game number 1 here. We set the tightrope, but we're gonna fight our way back on through it. Walter and the Chipp. This is not something that I have seen personally, but, you know, considering his roster of characters, I guess I'm not too surprised.
Yeah, it's one of those things that Walter just kind of bounces back and forth a little bit here between Millia and Chipp. It's such a rare sight to see this character come from Walter, but I mean, look at this. Talked about the offensive opportunities from tightrope from Chipp, and certainly paying off in spades here. Doesn't want to go for mixed opportunities on Millia. I can understand, you know.
Yeah, maybe thinking, I don't want to have to deal with the flash kick where, you know, the directionality of my mix, you know, loses so much of that value, right? So someone that really cranks it up to 200% of the mobility. But, you know, similarly as paper thin as far as the HP goes, Chipp trying to hold on to this round 2.
I mean, yeah, you say paper thin, already got the Prominence Burn super. What a 5P, calls out the overhead. Oops. Still gonna go down there. And that deep overhead coming from MFCR, trying to cover a backdash from Walter. So good awareness of the situation here to sneak in that quick 5P and an early tightrope 5H. It's still gonna get flash kicked.
There we go, they hit in the corner once again. Next one builds up to 50. So we're threatening lethal, right? Especially if we bait out the burst. No, the immediate burst coming out from Walter. Not trying to play any of those mind games. Just says, unhand me, I want more chance to live. And 2D for the counter hit, but really not too much damage taken off of it.
Off the rope, and my goodness, because we were locked in the guard point, it's an okay way to approach because that means we're not charging a flash kick.
See that danger. Ready for the negative penalty, but no OTG super to be seen. No 50 available just yet for MFCR. We stagger into the throw.
Oof. fine bet to make right there. You know, you have a good life lead. You could rip the DP. You're betting the fact that Walter doesn't have the resources to get a kill because the guts will kick in for that corner.
Yep. Scary stuff. And it's not like you can just run up and try and bait out the DP with the throw anymore, right? You know, you have to, you know, hedge everything on holding down back against the reversal. So trying to hold on here. Still sticking on the chip, though.
I would just love to be able to throw DPs, you know? Why'd they take that
TBT.
from me? Like, why'd they take that from me?
It took away DPRC, but the fun of throwing the DP was just too sick on the dopamine. But the fun of whiff punishing is still here for Chipp. Xana pulling up, waiting out the DP, set the tightrope. Finally, it's the burst out from MFCR.
All right, Turbulence. Oh, trying to sneak in a quick little back stance, but active on defense is Walter. Tightrope shenanigans here. Not quite getting the shatter that we wanted here.
Run it up, slide off the Rekka PRC, but still finds the bait. PRC on MFCR side and keeps the momentum.
Get that shatter here.
Run up, 2K2D. There, he's slipping and sliding, man.
I didn't think the run up 2K was good. And how fast it came through, no surprise that MFCR couldn't block that.
We talk about Leo YOLO 2D from full screen, but we got all the move speed in the world here on Walter's side, trying to move our way back out of the corner. The tricky tightrope attempt. Bro was moving like deadlock.
Uh-oh.
Wait, bro might be dead. Locked in the corner. No, 2K2D. We get another tightrope apply.
Nice throw at the pass through. Good recognition again from Walter. Back dashes, but the drift is just a little bit faster and able to catch Walter.
Yeah, the slowdown off the PRC, the drift forward just to make sure you're in perfect range to punish. Tries to go greedy for the mid-screen turbulence, but back turn. End up forcing out your burst.
Side swap again. Yeah, it was only a matter of time before we start flash kicking these tightrope shenanigans, but a safe jump from Walter gets the ground bounce. And yeah, plenty of respect to MFCR. We know the counter hit flash kick is imminent, but the JD.
Scary drop there. Wasn't quite ready for the awkward airborne punish, especially with the tightrope routing. But, you know, for someone who bounces back and forth between so many characters, we understand. We got the fast RC, J2K kill off the throw. We're one apiece.
I mean, it was fighting tooth and nail for every single inch on the health bar of MFCR. And as it should be, right? Because you're taking so much risk in trying to really set up that tightrope play, but you can still open up your opponent in many different ways. But I'm surprised we're only just now seeing that flash kick against the tightrope from Walter here. So maybe we'll see a little bit more. Maybe it does give him a little bit of caution for Walter, but if it's essential to Chipp play to be as effective as they are now, you can't back down.
Never back down, never what? Never burst. Actually burst immediately and often just to make sure that we have an opportunity to stop the momentum so far away off of the 2D. So we're just looking for a little bit more space off the RC empty low.
Slash, good tech. Ooh, nice dash up with the 2K. Once again here, the movement being so essential to Walter, being able to get out of these bad situations here alive, right? So committing to that corner position, going for the wall jump, that alpha blade to get right on the tightrope to also course correct to get away from MFCR.
There was Monkey Barrage to the glass once again, but still got more health to work with, even on the HP, but this hard knockdown is rough. The double overhead.
Jeez. Whoa! Yeah, I got mixed too. I wasn't sure. The animation threw me off. What a tap dust from Walter.
The tap dust on the way down is evil work. I'm not going to lie. I think we all got hit there in the chat. Send it with the Berserker Slash just to get a little bit of space, but ends up giving you enough time to tightrope and walk your way back out.
Oh, good guard cancel out of there.
Yeah. Double back that.
Okay to go for that double backdash there because MFCR at the time didn't have the meter to chase it down. And the stance has been taken. MFCR with a big counter hit.
Turbulence not enough, but I imagine we hold on to this burst. It would be a hero use of resources, if anything. And Gonna need 3 more good hits, maybe even 4 against MFCR, but damn, that tightrope confirm was kind of tight. Chipp is a factor.
Yes, Chipp the character is certainly a factor in this match, that's for sure.
He is definitely on the screen fighting for his life right now, but I imagine the 2K catching out the free jump frames just so that we can, you know, because we were threatening Chipp, just give ourselves a little bit of a frame trap there. Oh no, but a big trap on the DP, but missed the punish, ends up getting reversal once again for your troubles.
At least you got the throw on the pass. Oh, nice moment of pause there to recognize the backdash and beautiful punish here from Walter, the Chicago style. Hard knockdown, one more interaction for Walter to take the lead in the set. Ooh. Oh.
Tried to run up the dash far slash, not gonna work out, just tricking up the sides every time. Now Walter, like you mentioned, now taking the lead.
Yes, indeed, barely just getting by here, that reach. I wonder also, it was tough to see. I mean, you said it was slash, so it might have been, because I was thinking maybe we go for heavy slash there to go for guard point. But maybe it didn't activate in time, but if it was slash, then yeah, that's really unfortunate. MFCR maybe wanting a charge on flash kick and didn't get it.
I see. Yeah, maybe the side swap getting a little tricky there. Taking a hit to make a hit. Yeah, that's mogul moves. The mogul 2D. And at least gets us the jump in. Big chillin', don't have to worry about the DP just yet. Now we walk it back off the 5H.
Okay. Nice PRC building up that risk, and I can't believe how much chip damage is actually applied off that sequence from Walter.
Yeah, right? Ooh, there we go. Tap on the toes, look at the momentum. Fancy footwork here coming out from MFCR.
Yo, it took me back to the circle in college.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, DP on the other side. Chilling, double backdash, tightrope. We threaten the negative penalty, but it doesn't matter when we got 100 HP. Or 100 meter rather, only 1 HP in the bank, and we take it out from MFCR.
Interesting, whip punish will certainly be there. Quick little 5K to cover it.
There we go. Assault for the corner carry, double dash, with a cross up and bring us right back over to the wall once again.
There's a shatter. Oh, headbanger here. Still able to build up that wrist gauge, and Walter is gonna die for it here. Don't you open up with your wrist gauge cranked like that. My goodness, that's a 2-all set so far here.
The stagger off the armor too. You wanted to escape so bad, but no, not gonna escape the set just yet. We're going down to final game.
Ooh, it is terrifying. So both these players taking a moment. I do not blame them. This is to stay on winner's side of top 8. And if you win this, you either get to fight against SQ or Cloned. So here we go. Back into it. Final round. The Leo play, of course, you know, still going very strong. I do like that we're taking opportunities to kind of anti-air away from this tightrope pressure. You'll notice Walter not quite getting as effective tightrope play anymore. Now we're going for some of that more grounded approach. And as soon as I mention it, we go right into that tightrope all over again, because it's been a lot of this dash up 2K interaction for 5K. A lot of these heavy slashes have been getting called out, and MFCR is more than willing to swing.
Ooh, speaking of swinging with the 2S, but still Walter, in that time that you whip the 2S, already taking like 3-4 air actions. All this to put himself into the corner though.
Dash up 2K, there it is. Off the top rope.
Tightrope. Yeah.
Nice life lead here. Keep that safe jump, but a little bit of backdash, and we approach right back in with the crouching kick. Super. Does suspend super.
Yeah, had to be the misinput on the super there. I imagine you are not looking for back turn S. Now we get one more chance at life for Walter. The Berserker slash on the way back down. The BRC slowdown into the K. MFCR on set point.
No one saw anything. No one saw anything. We still got the dub. 5K. Nice dash up in the throat.
Oh, guys, for your burst, looking for the gold, but instead you're getting the red on the HP, the counter hit, 50% available for the meter. We have the OTG super if we so choose to spend it. Instead, we're pulling up here with 2D into the dust.
that dash that we just stopped in? Because that was pretty sneaky stuff right there. Nice. And still able to get the finish here. MFCR will take it 3-2 over Walter, who put in such just a strong showing here for Chipp,
Now,
right?
a couple gamers trying to fight to stay in the winner's side of this top 8. Back up to the stand, we got SQ versus Clone.
A $1.50 hot dog. Where do you think that's from, Jade Sam?
Duel 1.
I don't know.
You don't know? It's
guys might have
Costco.
something-
There
the
you
Costco
go.
guys might have something to say. It's no double chocolate chunk cookie, but looking for something a little sweet here. Spaced out off the map, and we find the 5K.
Oh, both players. No warbirds. We're good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it'll be a slugfest for sure. Couple pile bunkers. There was that counter hit pile bunker. I mean, that is a round.
Duel 2.
There we go. No burst on either side. It's a slugfest from the start. How are we going to try to escape the corner? Tried to mash out, only to get caught with a cross-up.
What the? What? Okay, good block.
Me personally, I'm getting hit. It's already game 2 on my end. There we go,
Oh.
the whip.
Perfect.
2 BSUs.
This clone guy might be a legend. I'm not gonna lie. Looking for the absolute speed run right now. But Happy Rio running down with the rate of 7. Thank you, thank you. You made it just in time for this top 8 qualifier. You did miss game 1, though. To be fair, I don't blame you because it was definitely quite a quick one.
Stupid quick. It went all it's so fast.
Quick.
Alright, let's get in this game too. We'll see if you can keep your eyes
Duel 1.
straightforward, locked in onto the screen, because I certainly went a little bit cross-eyed in that one round in particular. That second round, left-rights were imminent, like this one here.
The double dash ended up on the same side just for the blood-sucking universe, but instead brought back over to the corner. 5K just gonna whiff right on the rock explosion.
Ooh.
Help!
This time around we go for the same side here off Dandy's step. Pile bunker damage. Do you convert this? Yes, you do. Oh my goodness.
A 100-meter super that keeps you young. Didn't even need the extra damage, but just a little extra mental damage for the full cash out here. SQ down 3 rounds in a row.
Oh, Dandy K. Nice challenge with the slash.
Oh, from the top rope, active until landing now off of the JH Shades of Exert Ramlethal. No, and now we pull up with the 2K Rock, the reset. Yeah, we were feeling bad for Ramlethal earlier. Now who's feeling bad? Off of the Rekka. Got 2 fast RC into the Mortomato. No swords required. It's another clean kill.
Oh, geez. Dandy heavy. We still get the side swap. I thought, honestly, SQ looked a little committed, but we've seen this a couple times now, so we're able to recover and block. Nice 5K
Yeah.
interrupt.
Yeah, we've been seeing that as a challenge on both sides, right? Some of these quick pokes that are able to just contest a little bit outside of the P button range. The no sword Mortomato once again. Not going to do the most damage, but we're really just looking for this hard knockdown to make sure clones cannot get this clip on us.
Woo! We get the launch. Thanks to the tap dust, sword explosion, Mortomato.
Yeah.
You saw the one sword. Just give you the taunt. Like, oh yeah, I could come over here for a second. Psych. Psych.
Oh, brother, we got crossed up. So we didn't have to hold the overhead, right? Because it's just flip kick, you know, going across the sky like a double rainbow, but was not ready for the slowdown, was waiting for the explosion earlier on and then forgot, oh, wait, you're right. I do have to block cross up now that you're over here in the corner. Tricky work from SQ to tie it up.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Normally, laser ult would have killed there, but unfortunately, if you don't have swords, you need both of them to send it off here. So without both swords, you cannot use that super. So Mortomato was a choice.
Exactly. And I'm saying, oh, you know, the less damage on the Mortomato without the swords doesn't really matter, right? But after the second wall break, you know, I think in other situations, maybe previous match, that actually would have killed, right? But because of this fixed duration on sending out these swords diagonal, forward, either way, straight down into the ground, it's going to be a little bit left on the table.
Yep, we already got the guard crush here, able to make that strong approach. Nice, actually perfectly timed YRC right there. Now you've denied the sword. Mortomato doesn't find the hit because we're already on the opposite side with Dandy Step. Master's
Just
hammer.
another reversal, but it's not going to work out on both sides. I like the call out from Clone. Holy. Okay, yeah, send it with the 5H. We're all the way downtown. We're not trying to drop the wall break. We're trying to be optimal.
Backdash slash. Guard crush again.
Big flip, 100-meter available for SQ. Mortabato might be on the table, but instead it's diagonal sword toss. PRC, the clean pickup off the explosion too. Now both swords in the stone. We run up for a full charge dust. Clone baits on the burst, or doesn't bait it out, but forces it out rather.
Wait a minute, we can get the small splat here. Oh my god, even without swords, you still got that kill. SQ. Will she take the lead or will be Clone taking the lead? You thought you could 2H? I don't think so.
Man, almost a heartbreaker, right? That was such a big swing and mental advantage, but the burst keeping SQ alive to try and bring that round back. Definitely maintaining the mental here as we wait for the swords. What? Oh no. Buffered on the cross up, the Mortabato for the wall break.
Whoa. Go, got the Master's Hammer here, and of course, Dandy to finish the job here.
I truly know nothing about this game. You know, as we get closer and closer to the top 8, I feel like I see new sequences every single time. Clone looking for a lot of these cross-ups to try and bait out SQ, and now SQ moving one more layer up, saying, you know what? I'll meet you where you're at. I'll buffer, cross up Mortabato, and then try and bring the momentum back into my favor. But Cloned, even after that super wall break, able to bring it back. And we're one game away from potentially sending SQ down into the loser's side before she even gets to the top 8.
Have a hunch. Ooh, almost had the pass through. Unfortunately, the button was active from SQ.
Yeah. Damn! Samantha from downtown. Throw into OTG might just be lethal here. 2K2D. The OTG close slash once again. SQ trying to scramble out.
2D is the start here. Yeah, SQ really trying to put a pin into that. Oh, Pile Bunker got the guard crush because we're already skybound. Clone having to course correct and was not ready for your SQ will capitalize.
Against the corner once again. Tries to go for the cross up, and SQ just waiting for the delay close slash. Catches you out of the startup. A bold match to try and escape. Bold is exactly what we need to get the damage on that reversal kill. Full burst apiece. It's still set point Clone.
6K. Yeah, that's been that long-term conditioning there. We've been going for constant 6H. Eventually, the 6K is going to show up here. Let's get that overhead real quick.
Scary off the second far slash. Let's do it a third. No, we send it with the Mappa this time. No meter to be seen. Blue Wild Assault into the throw and throws SQ down into the loser's side. Cloned. Not even going to need the game number 5 to qualify into this winner's top 8.
You can approach me for free. You got nothing coming for you.
Exactly. It's not going to be a free approach on either side. Even if the normals are a little bit nerfed, we're going to be cranking on the confirms, and especially for Chipp, right? If you're just sending out the 2Hs, the far slashes willy-nilly, you are going to get whip punished. We're looking for something, a safe little poke off the 2K, the immediate momentum burst from Marvelo. Swiftly baited out by Kaneda.
Absolutely. Already had that quick gazelle step to go for the throw and tried to backdash, but we already have Marvelo making that coast-to-coast approach off the tightrope.
Yeah, not going to be able to pick up off the beak driver there. Far slash, we're healthy on the stamina. Looking for the air throw, but a little too preemptive. Marvelo just waiting for the whiff. Air, ground, either way, we find our approach here off the wreck at 3.
Low here, 2K, 2D, will get that shatter and finish the job. Started off so strong for Kaneda, but Marvelo took that one interaction to push to the west side of the screen. A nice interrupt on DP.
Looking at that West Coast once again. No, but tries to dash in, caught up by that 2K. It's a clean confirm from Kaneda. Fun, it's spending all the calories we got. It's cutting season. We pull up with the RC, all the resources to keep it going off the wall break.
definitely have to be cautious on that approach too. But I mean, with that substantial lead that you have, you can take some risk. This is a good start for Marvelo.
Let's see if we can keep up the momentum. Yeah, positive bonus, but you gotta be afraid of Kaneda just mashing on through with the DP. Not gonna be the super kill that we're used to, but 2 more reversals, not enough. Marvelo holding on strong.
Oh.
Here we go, a little 2S action to stop you in your tracks. Now we're dead even, full burst, 1 round apiece.
And not quite able to get the 2D though. Oh no! Calls out the burst immediately. Let's go Alpha Blade tightrope walk.
Dude, the burst off of the tightrope looks kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie to you. He goes from the full 180 and waiting for you to panic. The 180 takes a solid 50 out of the HP, waiting for that 50 to come back up. Maybe a YRC, maybe a DP from Kaneda, but no 2S's to be found.
Oh wait, no, not quite enough to get the kill. Final interaction. Rekka low, there you are.
Sometimes you just gotta keep it simple. A little low check on the toes. Takes game number 1 here for Marvelo, but definitely a scramble back and forth.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the thing. You have more to lose on the side of Chipp because of damage output from Kaneda, but
It's Kaneda versus Marvelo for game number 2.
there we go. Oh. The Elk Hunt. Very sneaky stuff to have the Gazelle step back right after it. You'll notice that Kaneda spends that stamina gauge almost immediately at round start. We've seen that every single round so far.
All right, what are we gonna make of the burst? None to be seen on either side. Just trying to hold on to the momentum, but the air style's not enough. The 6B puts him in the corner. We run out of tightrope though, but we just put one back on the screen.
RC, try to steal it back. Good. Hoof stomp, just get that quick overhead.
Back it up, flash on the tightrope, but still gonna mash out with the far slash on the way back down. Peak driver, corner carry in the world. We said the sure you can. Interesting.
Oh, nice finish here.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see if we spend that stamina gauge immediately, and I guarantee we're about to, but the heavy coming from Marvelo, immediate control.
Immediate 5H just to bring you right back down to earth. The JS on the way down, Pariadox on the way back down with the party 7. Thank you. Much appreciated. You're just in time for top 8 where we're waiting, trying to make our way back out of the corner with this YRC. And again, the 5K staggers from Marvelo have been so good this entire night.
Absolutely. See here, Marvelo just barely on the cusp of victory. Gonna get whip punish though. I think that was a 2S from Kaneda, but Marvelo's still able to pick it up with that quick 5K after closing the gap. There was no follow through for Kaneda there.
All right, run up the delay 2K in case we try and go for something a little bit too crazy from Marvelo. No backdash to be seen, holding on to his ground and swaps the sides too.
Oh. There we go. Good tightrope play. Oh no, you don't get to set that up for free. Elk Hunt comes through.
There we go, even up the health and then some, but 100 meter for Marvelo from that previous positive bonus. We're fine with spending the YRC because we still got Tap Dust RC right behind it. Next hit's gonna put you into lethal range.
Slash 2D. Nice delay here. The stacker from Marvelo, as he said, just really getting a ton of mileage, trying to fish for that burst, and don't need to. After this throw, it's all over. Good stuff. Marvelo taking it 2-0 so far.
Holding on strong with the momentum. No ice, from the little pause there. And we're going to be heading back into game number 3. I like the challenges that we're seeing from Kaneda, on the ground. Of course, far slash, beak driver, just to try and maintain a lot of that ground space where it's like, okay, maybe I whiff, but how far away do you have to be for beak driver to not hit your character, right? But of course, playing tricky with the tightrope, of course, taking to the skies as Chipp is so wont to do, making it so that we're not as comfortable just sending out, some of these grounded folks.
So still see Marvelo quickly closing that gap with some of these 5Ks. Nice counter hit JD. Left, right, no close slash for Kaneda there.
Far slash, Rekka action, caught with the quick stand. Maybe looking for a Rekka 3 there.
Oh, nice back dash. Outside the range of that beak driver here. While falling, we still get the opener, and that's a round for Marvelo. Oh, Wild Assault is the start. Hey, and you're gonna get right back with that positive bonus.
Oh, walking out with the 5K. US, we went for the far slash though. Scary.
Heavy max range off bar slash. Does open up that opportunity for Marvelo to put that heavy out there.
Make our way back down here with the tap dust, but we're chilling. Defense looking strong from Kaneda. Not gonna let the DP rock just yet.
Oh, no escape from the elk hunt.
Super straight through the glass. Gonna be a little bit until we build up the 50 on Marvelo's side. So trying to take to the aggressive, the mash out with the 2P.
Ooh, nice little 5P. Gonna get that anti-air. And you're staggering for burst bait here. Marvelo could just send it for victory. Quick 5Ks. And it's safe-ish to put out those 5Ks there because the odds of Kaneda being able to DP or throw out a special safely or uninterrupted, unless you go for an LC to slow things down.
DP's lethal, looking for the throw. One more touch-up piece, and we find low. There we go. Kaneda has up the rounds.
Alpha still able to carry the pressure with that JD counter hit. Not quite your turn. Let's send the super.
Through the glass we go. Lots of health taken from that Sin HP pool. Trying to hold on strong with the defense, but Marvelo with one more hit, the super straight up against the glass. Be a confirmed kill as we head straight down into the stone. Marvelo with a clean 3-0 and a perfect on top. But the air-to-air situation may be a little bit more frightful. But heading on into the other side of the winners top 8, we got MFCR versus Cloned, the King versus the Vampire. It's Leo versus Slayer.
So it begins here, 5K, wait a minute. Yeah, this is going to be a big momentum shift on either side here. The way that MFCR likes to play, speaking of momentum shift, right? Right there. Oh, I missed my flash, no big deal. I got another one.
Yeah, just end it one more for the one time. There we go, the windshield wipers to break the glass. 100 meter available for Clone, but we're off on the HP lead.
Nice, bless the dome. Super for Arc knockdown does take that round, and that's the beauty of taking chances like that. And we're going to see that throughout the set between these two. Of just the bigger the opportunities that are available, it's going to take some risks to really try to open the opponent up. But MFCR famously said, just got to guess better against me.
How do I tighten up the game plan? You simply have to be right more often. That's how we're feeling in the back turn stance. Caught out by one of the straight hits, but no full confirm, but it's going to be a full counter hit after this baited out DP.
Bunker. Drop the hammer, and look, life lead is there, but a quick back step. 2D with red RC. Not quite the conversion we're looking for. We overcommitted after the guard cancel, and that's a round in favor of Clone.
Tried to keep it up after the back turn, but with only a little bit of health left, the mash eminent. Oh no, but mashed right on through a little armor stance off of the heavy.
Ooh. Guard crush, we will get that overhead here. Crush one more time.
Yep. Got the
Set the
behind it, the Providence Bird. No! We missed the foot! We saw it! We saw the attempt. Okay, walking back out. Surely there's no way Clone brings it. Oh my god, there's a way.
Oh
There's a
no!
way.
All right, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good.
Okay, we live.
We're gonna have burst still.
This is a much
we're
scarier
not good.
situation than it should have been. We run up for the throw, and Clone takes the first game.
Well, you don't need to guess better when you miss your input. Wow, very fortunate there for Clone.
You know, these are the drops that happen in the heat of battle. Even if you get it 99 times, the 100th time, the singular time you drop it might be the heartbreaker, but you know, if anyone's able to recompose himself, it might be MFCR. I'm sure he's got the Goku motivational mix looping on in the background as well. So shake it off. We got game number 2 to go.
5K dash cancel after the close slash. Oh, what a chase down after the wild assault, getting that counter hit. And would you believe it? We're about even on health at this point.
Yeah, insane. Defense, but finally caught out with the S Berserker slash, built up the 50 for the RC. Not quite, we keep up the corner though.
Oh, nice. Side swap into pile bunker here. Beautiful Dany step. Could have blocked and reset another one. Oh, God. Yeah, we dropped down a little bit there. We're still pressing.
Good. Clone brings it back off of the scramble. That's scary, right? You see the, you know, almost pseudo rebeat. You really want to mash out on the whiff, but just waiting for it off that spacing trap. But face out on the 5K, looking for a whiff punish of MFCR's own.
Oh, hello? I can't believe we got the 5P right there.
Yeah.
Lingering hurt box. Side swap here. Bless the dome here. Off the wall, the and one highlight reel. Not quite getting the shatter, and there it is. Not gonna miss this one.
There we go, round of peace here in game number 2. Pretty even on the burst as well, but we're gonna have the momentum here. Slant straight to the pavement.
Slash 6H. Slides into the DMs, but again, the backdash out of the corner here. Does get the, there's no escape. It's back turn 5K. You're gonna get caught. Prominent spur for the hard knockdown.
It's backdash, it's back throw, it's back turn K. Oh, and it might be the end of the game here. 50% built up for MFCR and no super to drop. It's the axe kick to tie it up.
There we go. All right. Game apiece here. Nice little pickup. One mistake does not a set make. Not usually. I mean, depends upon the point of the set, but that's not the point of the phrase here.
We know the spirit of the proverb as we head on into it. Game number 3.
Yeah, I mean, having, again, the endurance, mental endurance I talked about earlier in the previous set with MFCR. It is so critical to have. Somebody who is so fluent at being able to just kind of dictate the pace of the match with reactions like that, or just polls like that, the guesses that we make.
Yep.
It's huge.
Ramlethal off with the Berserker slash. Really trying to escape this corner, but a triple DP. DP, DP, DP. Now we cross it up off the BT, the back turn K, the low once again. You gotta watch the toes, but we're back out of the corner.
Nice. Actually, was that the IV there? I missed the call. It looked like it was.
Happened in a blink of an eye, but here we go, the super. Keeping the momentum up here for MFCR.
5 deep. I think we tried to backdash and we still got caught by the Berserker Barrage to go through. Nice. Run RC blocks the burst. It's not a good look here for Clone.
There we go. Whoa, 1,000 wall bounces be upon you. One more touch. Run up off of the close slash. Baits out the fuzzy. There we go. MFCR up 2.
We got to go back. Go back to the room.
We got to go back to the future. Give ourselves a little bit of room to breathe here. What do we think? I don't think it's going to be the swap up on the character, but maybe a swap up on the game plan, right? Especially that first game, it seemed like MFCR maybe a little, you know, uncomfortable with the pace that Clone was trying to, you know, bring to the table. But definitely, you know, it's less so, oh, okay, I'm going to slow it down and wait for, you know, Clone to start whiffing, but instead MFCR, the trademark, brings that aggression back up to 200%. Says, all right, if we're going to make it a slugfest, let me meet you where you're at.
Absolutely. Already round start backdash here, giving that room for whip punish opportunity on the side of MFCR. 6P, good call out here. That would have covered Mappa.
Oops. Punch through Clone. She finds the hit, but at what cost? There we go. The trade gets caught out of the dash up. The 2D from MFCR. Ooh, still able to find her escape.
There's our throw, back turn, stand up for me real quick. No! And we got caught by this before. This happened in game 1. An overextension on the guard cancel and got opened up immediately.
I like the BRC to try and bait out the hit off of the close slash, but nothing to be found. MFCR said, all right, you're going to spend the meter just to leave lethal on the table. Let me punch right back.
Crossed up. Nice. Pile bunker here off the side swap. Nice flash kick. Good awareness for MFCR.
Guard crush. Pull up the first command grab that we've seen this entire stream. Oh, no.
Okay, burst works out. Nice air throw. We caught you with the Master's Hammer.
Let's do it again. Make our way back out of the corner, but Clone just fighting for her life in the winner's side. Finds it off of the Maba RC.
MFCR still trying to advance on the winner's side here. Wants to get to that winner's finals, but will get BSU'd. Doesn't matter. Here's a flash kick.
Ooh, there we go. Cross back out of the corner. The back turn K. Once again, the tap on the toes. Providence burn to break the glass.
Burst 5P.
Damn. Staggers off the close slash the super. The RC just to put a little extra damage on top. MFCR with a commanding victory into the winners finals. Sends Clone down into the loser's side, but not without a fight.
Again, it is going to be important to get that initial knockdown. We'll see how Jack plays this out. Because jumping against Happy Chaos has always been a death sentence. You do get pushed right back full screen, and you get put into, potentially pushed to corner position as well. Jack decides to chase. Okay.
Yeah, the air dash back to K, just trying to hold on to the little corner carry you got, but now it's steady aim. Able to maneuver around a little bit because we haven't had the curse applied, and now we're waiting for the focus to come back up too.
Ooh, too far away for the Artemis, and a beautiful 6S with punish.
The falling JH, whiff on the 2K, but still finds the hit off the whip shot.
Nice block on the hair car, had the RC, and now you gotta guess. He does get duffed for crouch blocking here.
Caught out with that heavy counter hit, surely trying to mash something out there, but no bullets in the chamber. Damn, even after the wall break, he said, no, I'm good, I can get one. A little bit too far for the hard knockdown though. Another Deus Ex straight to the wall. 100 meter.
Just goes for the gate for the gunshot here. Does have curse applied. That's all we needed.
Exactly.
Kept it simple, kept it safe.
Yeah, a little at the ready action. The anti-air 6P. The burst out from Walter, but the roll through. Jack not only gets the side, but also one less defensive resource to have to worry about. Hard knockdown though, but keeping you at bay with the curse, not the hardest thing in the world here is Happy Chaos.
Asking for that hard knockdown. Good luck, Walter. This is a tall order. The blur, it does get the throw. I think that was the missed input off of a drift in general from Jack.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, what's a guard cancel when I have a gunshot to continue my offense?
Exactly. Deflect shield be damned. I still got the reticle trained on you. Trained on your location. That's game number 1.
And that's the thing about guard cancel. I've been talking about this for the last few strive brackets that I've been on. It's interesting to see how we very quickly navigated around the deflect shield, right? Of just so many characters and players have found ways to just ignore the pushback, right? Whether it just be that jump in, all right, I got a second jump. We've seen, Nagoriyuki as an immediate example, just go for a Fukyo forward and not really care. This situation here is the exact same thing, right? Of Happy Chaos, I got pushed back. It's still my turn. I'm going to take a gunshot here. All right, Walter on the chip.
Yeah, taking a shot at the secondary that we've seen come out once or twice. Maybe feeling a little bit better about the tightrope, but not feeling too great about having to use the burst that early. Still dash blocking our way back to the mid screen, only to get crossed up once again. Jack healthy on the resources.
Fire coast to coast. Not quite going to get the shatter because we got better positioning here anyways.
Yep. Clean off the pickup, Deus Ex. Not a wall break, but still 50 meter available. Now we set the curve. Oh, never mind, my fault. I forgot how far we went off that 6S.
Oh, thought you could 6P, and great awareness from Walter here to make that short stop off the run. But we still get the finish here. Jack a round up.
Full run, cloudy skies with this double rainbow of a man, but still the backdash, not quite gonna get caught up on the far slash.
Oh, JP whiffs not once, but twice. That's an opportunity for Walter to get that throw.
Yeah. Scary here. We're for the 2K, but opting not to spend a bullet for it. They'll have to burst. Pull up for the throw, but it's a clean tech from Walter. Instead, we're just running over to the other side with this tightrope.
Opting for more concentration here. Not quite going to get the kill off that last interaction, but this one, not even close. We didn't have the 50% meter we were looking for.
Punch through. It's going to be set the tightrope. Big meter advantage here for Jack, just waiting for that meter to pull back up. Challenge on the Gamma Blade too.
What? Did we not just block the red RC? We still just stared, and then we got tap dust counter hit.
Big chillin' off of the RC. So plus waiting for DP, I would assume, to come out from Walter, and then just saying, all right, you're not going to try and challenge. Let's challenge on the reaction check real quick, and we are sticking on the Chipp too.
I hope you stepped away from the cabinet for a second to try to give yourself a wake-up call just a little bit there. Don't want to be caught sleeping at the wheel like that.
Exactly. All right. Gotta wake up. You're fighting for your tournament life. Might be one game away from being sent home at 7. Pulls up for the 2D. The dash in. Shades of Leo, but instead, pulled that back into this corner. I like the back throw.
Sucks at range. The far slash here, but still a threatening presence from Walter. Whoa. The 6P was a dodge.
I actually can't believe the JK ended up hitting behind the back like that, to be honest. And the clean confirm coming out from Jack too.
Oh, wow. See the run up before the gunshot? How?
He's too damn fast, man. He's been running. Been training on the treadmill since he was born. The counter hit on the other side. Rough for the confirm here.
The JD, some knockdown. Rope set up for the JS.
Yep, hit up same side.
Patience on the approach here, but not close enough for the far slash. 6S, or excuse me, just the far slash.
Yeah, straight into the steady aim too. Not even gonna go for the Deus Ex, trying to make sure that we don't give you any extra burst to fight back with. Now Jack on set point, anti-air 5B right off the tightrope. This circus act might be coming to a close.
Not like the Flying Graysons all over again. Don't come falling down just like when Harvey Dent made that shot. That's a Batman Forever call out there.
Trying to stay alive, maybe not forever, but at least for one more round. Straight through the glass here, but 100 meter available for Jack to YRC, BRC, backdash, anything to try and scramble out.
Now just a quick walk up.
Back JS.
Back, go, got the 2P, immediate burst.
Stagger off the Rekos, but you're still in range for the far slash, trying to look for a spacing trap here, but Jack at the perfect spacing, but not so perfect on the resource usage. We're out of the focus, so Walter has one more chance.
A single bullet, that's all we need to change things around. No more bullets left, 5K.
Okay. Side
Oh
swap off
my
the tightrope,
God!
but it's not enough. Falls right back down to earth. The steady shot sends Walter down into the grave. That's a 7th place finish for our favorite Millia / Chipp.
A bit to get back at Marvelo, since Marvelo was the one that put them down to the loser side of things.
Yeah.
So, see how this path goes. For the rest of it, opting to go back to Giovanna here, and this is a fine pick indeed. 6P. It's going to be able to go right through that far slash.
Yeah, lots of changes to the Geo in the most recent patch, right? Especially with the, you know, the Chave, the empowered specials as well. See it just trying to make some space here and back up, but instead Dany just runs you all the way back down to the other corner.
Oh, no, that's unfortunate. The side swap there, probably not what we wanted. Full screen. Jump. There we go, the double dash chase down. Opting for the safe jump here, the jump heavy.
Got the life lead here, stagger, another tick throw. Oh, the empowered spiral arrow, not quite enough.
Oh no, you can't be pressing there. Dire Clat. Nice block, and the tap does.
And now the burst just barely came up in time, fighting for this last hit, but chip damage is a factor for Dany, but knows that the threat is there. We pull up for the throw.
It's unfortunate because we had that 50% tension to do additional chip damage here.
Yeah.
We could have just pressed against the block string.
No shock hit from the 2-drawer, gave up the turn. But fine, just getting ourselves a little bit of space. Now it's a stagger, the 6H counter hit.
He's at the far slash. Nice, got the 2D pickup.
Chipp the safe jump, the backdash, caught out here by Kreator, just waiting for it. Still not enough for lethal.
Oh, nice. We're still blocking here. Trying to go for the double overhead. Oh, you're not blocking. What do you mean, Kreator?
No RC to kill off the throw. Still gonna need one more.
Enough to finish the job. Run RC just to make sure.
Yeah. Okay, not gonna go for the full burst bait there. Said, all right, I got 100, but I still don't want to drop lethal for the full stick of butter. Go straight on into it with a wild assault.
Super hard knockdown.
Ace, dog kick.
Oh, nice backdash here from Dany. We'll go for Ride the Lightning just to steal back that hard knockdown.
There you go, freshen up that positive bonus. So quick between the wall breaks. We still got a little more from Kreator. The jump back, BRC down.
Oh, nice. Air super. Beautiful route here just to guarantee the shatter. Not a lot of damage, but certainly at least reset the neutral.
Yeah, knocking on death's door, but still brave enough to pull up for the run-up throw. Now it's 100 meter available. The jump back.
Wow, great patience from Kreator here. The 2D is not going to work against the food tray arc. That could have been an anti-air opportunity for Kreator there if we would have gone for 6P.
Yeah. Still able to find the hit though off the whip. Chilling. Staggers off the 2Ps. 100 meter is so scary, especially as Gio gets even faster with a pull-up.
Finish the job, just take it. Okay. That 6P was certainly brave right there, and it does pay off for Kreator.
Man, the layers on the burst bait too, because, you know, when can we burst? When lethal is on the table, right? There's the instant burst, there's the slight delay burst, there's no burst at all, just hoping, okay, maybe they give me another chance at life here and try and, you know, fight back from after this rough situation, or just barely at the last second, the longest delay possible. But still, like you mentioned, Kreator with the 6P able to bring that scramble right back in. It's game number 2. We're back into the action.
5K was looking for the dash right there. Oh, so not your turn there. You got to have that patience that we had at the very end of the last game, Kreator.
Patience definitely wearing thin. Maybe the nerves, even from winning the previous game, just coursing through the veins right now. That's a clean round for Dany, almost a pseudo-perfect.
Yeah, I'll be honest, like, this matchup is not necessarily ideal for Giovanna. There's so many pokes that Dany can really do to prevent a lot of that offense from Kreator. I mean, look,
Yeah.
Stun Dipper already was able to convert with the launch off of Vapor Thrust. Yeah, nice 2P.
Yeah, the check there. So non-committal. The whiff on the tap dust, but still able to anti-air on the way down. Dany, he's tying it up in quick fashion right now. No air throw to be seen. Instead, just brings you right back down to earth with the block string. And far slash Stun Dipper does the job.
Okay. You got messed up in that game. That's fine. Let's go right back into it here. It's interesting because we're still playing a lot of the previous patch Giovanna a bit, right? We're not really going for the dash install specials. And honestly, you don't need to necessarily unless you go for some significant combo routing for Giovanna. It's certainly helpful. We've seen some of the guard crush happen from the drill kick right outside of the dash step. But also in this patch, you don't quite have that potency like you did before. So you're still about even, if I remember correctly, on the ending frames for that.
Yeah, I think so. Why do Kais do Dire Clat twice in the corner? It gets you a little bit of extra meter, right? You're at the perfect spacing where you can whip a special, not wall break, and then get a little bit more. So sometimes that can be a difference between the 49, 50 meter threshold. Speaking of 50, we're going to spend it on that Sacred Edge.
Nice block of the tap dust. Okay, have to FD for your life here.
Yep. Walk it out, pull up for the throw.
Jump, you can 6P these if you want, but with the increased recovery on 6P, I don't blame you for not doing that anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Not quite as safe as it used to be. Might be able to stand our ground, but not going to try and risk it.
6 off the Chave. So interesting.
Yeah, the wild assault momentum and the ride the lightning. Clean wall break here for Dany. Refresh all the meter that we just spent. It's not a clean whiff punish for Kreator, but still Dany able to bust right back out of the corner, and we bust right back out ourselves with a BRC down.
So Shatter here, nice safe jump interaction, good patience. You see a 100 meter, you know what the Kai is gonna do. Oh, the double throw.
What the dog doing? The dog is getting thrown in the corner right now. Geo. Throw away. One more RC.
That's an expensive burst right there. It does get you into the next round though.
Yep. It'll be heroic to stay alive sometimes. Burst available for Dany. A wild assault angle. There we go. The charge up for the full corner carry.
Yeah, gonna get called out Future Arc. That 2K is not your play.
The tap dust. We still got some more meter behind it with this positive bonus. The mash out, the 5P on the Future Arc.
Very fortunate. I think the shock state timing had just ended by that point, which literally allows you to get that opportunity. Otherwise, it's locked in. Future is guaranteed that 6P.
Yep. To be seen. 100 meter Geo scary, holding on to the threat, but threat eliminated. 2-1 for Dany here in the loser side.
Kreator well known. Kreator's been around for a little while, actually. Was one of the premier Giovanna players for quite some time. We did see Kreator earlier on the Slayer, and I hope you don't go for Slayer here. But also, it's so fascinating. So like I was saying earlier, this matchup is tricky to navigate on the side of Giovanna. 6P is like a great tool to go up against these far slashes, but now that they've kind of changed the recovery of that 6P across the board, like that makes it more difficult to make that approach. You do have the dash install into the back K, which is her stand kick. You don't get to 6P that anymore because a lot of her moves are just vulnerable to low profiling moves, and that's the one thing that they made more incentive for you to use it, but Kreator's not even getting the opportunity to do so.
Exactly. How are we going to do it when we, it's so difficult to try and challenge the space against far slash, against 2S, and of course the stun dipper. RC is on the table, but Dany, master of the fireballs, but still gonna find the whip punish here for Kreator. Nice 2D.
See, as soon as I talk about it, we do go for that dash install back K. It allows for, oh my goodness, the quick conversion. It has further approach. He has the space for whip punish, but this ride the lightning will be the punish and the victory here for a round up. Dany is on match point.
Now the burst, but positive bonus should be able to bring that right back. Now we apply the shock state, but caught out of the whip JH. No one ever does 3. Now, like you mentioned, right? 6P and enter to try and hold on to our space after the stun edge, but tricky timing, especially with that increased recovery.
Yes, indeed. Got our hard knockdown off the 6H here, too. Nice shimmy. There's your heavy. Go for dash install forward S for the DP launch.
Not even able to risk the burst here. Not that Dany would have spent it, I imagine. Pretty rough round to try and bring back, even on Dany's side.
What a chase down here with the drill kick. Nice navigation. There we go. There we go. The 6P. That's what we want to see. And now we're baiting out these DPs. Dash install DP will be the finish. Good RC into JS to close out the round and the game. 2-all for Kreator.
And I love what we saw towards the end of the round there, right? Before, we were trying out, neutral jumping over the fireballs. We were trying out, 6P and then realizing it wasn't working. And then micro dash jump, IAD back to, neutral jump with like more steps, but also threatens in case Dany decides to take to the skies, and might be able to look for the air-to-air, and ends up working because we're not pushing ourselves over to the corner, and we challenge Dany right before his optimal space. So now we're heading to game number 5. Let's see if Kreator keep up that energy.
Yeah, and one big call out here, a big adjustment from Kreator is the fact that we are going for these dash installs down. That's a move we did not see throughout this entire set, but you're sacrificing some of the tools that Giovanna has gotten over the last couple updates here by not going for those sequences. Yep. Nice dash up 2S. Yeah, that would have been safe even if it was blocked.
Dive kick from the top rope here, 100 meter available for Dany.
Ooh, very tricky. Low 2K, trying to go for the wall assault finish. No, you can't drill that. Ah! No, Kreator! Too late!
That's how it goes. Yeah, it's hard to call that a hero burst when the health is so similar. It's a one-touch situation, and you have that 100 meter. The only scary thing is getting baited out there, right? But Kreator risks a comeback of their own. Dany on set point, once again getting tossed up in the corner.
Super. Yes, we haven't seen 204S quite a bit actually here. We did see some combo routes for it after dash install. Want to dash up close slash. It's a coin toss every time against Kai. It's either the close slash or it's the throw.
Exactly. Those deep run-ins, those close slashes to try and catch out any fuzzy timing, so you're really feeling like you have to commit one way or the other. Definitely terrifying for Kreator here as we fight for our tournament life first. Still on the table, but we know there's still 50 meter to try and bait it out.
Oh no, and the Patriarch trying to call out the throw tech attempt here, and he does succeed. Dany will take it 3-2 over Kreator in what is certainly a tough matchup. Yes, indeed, we are in that top 6 territory. The match arena was still there. No codes to claim, but direct contributions will still be graciously accepted. Let's get into it here with our next side match here in Canada with a big 2D round start.
6B action, burst down from both sides.
Jeez, got the close slash here, good shatter, hard knockdown, resources all topped off.
Here we go, a solid 60% just chunked out from the Deus Ex. Next hit, even a straight confirm, a tap dust. We pull up with all the meter in the world. One more 21 guns to lose for this first round.
OGT Suki with the raid. Thank you so very much for your support, and welcome on in to this Losers Quarters match.
Exactly, made it just in time for game number 1. Maybe not that first round, but it was a quick one. I understand missing that one. Tries to jump over the beak driver, able to recover in time.
Nice cross up here. Oh, no concentration here. It's not the worst instance for Jack. Jack has usually been able to navigate some of these situations, as you can see here, the JS, without those resources, right? No bullets, no concentration, no problem. As long as I can run the neutral, I'm Gucci.
Fuzzy J2K to bring it home. That's game number 1 on the board here for Jack, and pretty quick 2 rounds, all things considered.
Oh, absolutely. But that first round was certainly commanding here. The second round, a little bit more pace for Canada. I was surprised at the round start 2D, and it certainly caught Jack by surprise.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can keep the surprise factor up here. Kaneda, what are we going to bring to the table to try and swap that up? Because it was a pretty commanding victory from Jack, I understand. We got some decent normals to try and fight our way on through. We have Elk Hunt for the jump scare, but pretty costly on the calories. I'll tell you what, a little delay there, sniped out by the walk back 2S.
First, now you're going to get caught coast to coast with no escape. You say amazing? Amazing? You shot me out of here?
Could be an amazing comeback if we're able to come back here. I mean, it's a couple wall breaks, the refresh on the positive bonus. We're so ahead and solid on the resources, so we send it with the roll. Doesn't matter how many bullets it takes, we just need one more touch.
Tyrant barrel 50% for that? Goodness. There we go. Yeah, no burst going to be spent here. We're saved after the next round.
Exactly. We hold on strong. It's a big lead. Even with a decent amount of meter to try and fight back with, chip damage on the steady aim is definitely a factor, especially after the burst.
Nice. Well, what a tech, though. Still certainly aware about the approach from Kaneda. Early burst here, just to maintain that corner. We earned this. We spent a lot of resources to get here.
Yep. For a clean confirm here. Kaneda ends it with the beak driver.
Oh, jeez. Nice J2K with the extra launch out of there. New to this patch.
Yep. There we go. We got the focus up. The bullets are all back. Next hit, that extra damage off the positive bonus is lethal. Back.
Ooh. Well, that will do. That's 2 games up for Jack so far. And every time Kaneda seems to get like a significant strike or a counter hit, just very quickly turned around on the side of Jack here. Just that capability to stay calm, cool, and collected in those high-stress situations, especially when you're staring down the barrel of an angry Sin, right? In corner situations, being able to fight your way back out is just truly remarkable on the side of Jack here.
Yeah, occasionally we're able to find these, you know, reversal situations, whether it's crossing up out of the corner or, you know, these wall-to-wall super confirms that put Kaneda back into the game. But overall, it seems like Jack definitely just has the cadence, right? These walk-back 2S's, these air-to-air conversions that are working out so well to keep the bullet economy up clean.
Stagger does get our throw. Red RC for launch. Oh gosh. I can't believe we recovered that 5K just in the nick of time. If it was Elk Hunt instead of Gazelle Step, like that would have been different.
Exactly. No hitbox on that dash means they're getting sniped through the glass once again. We got super focus available off of the next shot. Burnout not a factor, but the BRC empty low. Last thing on your mind here as Jack makes it to set point.
There we go. See, it must have hurt because we got that Elk Hunt to start things off. Let's get that early shatter. But don't lose this lead here. This is how it starts generally for Kaneda. There's your burst. 6P.
P, whiff on the shot.
Oh. Nice. The drift. Able to get the quick 2P right there before the 2S comes out from Jack.
Clean hit on the Tyrant Barrel as well, but we are so rough on the resources. Even with the positive bonus, we're waiting for calories, waiting for the meter to come back up, so that's why RC for Jack to fight back. The DP is lethal, though. Kaneda with a round on the board.
Okay. Counter hit low this time. Got the roll.
Yep.
Jack answering back in kind.
The wall once again, but the jump over the far slash, it's not even I'm just avoiding your strong grounded pokes, it's I have the reticle trained on you with this curse, and you're going to be eating this whiff punish as we go.
Oh, trying to interrupt that 2K. No bullets, but as I said before, Jack without bullets is not necessarily a vulnerable individual. They're able to get the pickup, a couple J2Ks. Gave me room, so I get a free reload for that.
Ooh, got a FD to avoid the chip damage situation, but caught off of the backdash. That cartwheel caught by 6S Jack with the 3-0.
We're worried about that far slash. We're worried about, heck, if I give up ground by backdashing away to avoid far slash from Kai, that means that Dany gets to approach. If the far slash whiffs, that tells them that next turn they could maybe open up with a wild call out here, right? Backdash is the start though for Dany.
The Mappas, even after the burst, just trying to keep ourselves right outside of that awkward range. Can't feel comfortable with the far slashes when we're looking for the K-Dandy Mappa, but still, over on the East Coast, we go coast to coast here with the Ride the Lightning from Dany.
Bad spot speed, great backdash, but you're still within range of Kai here.
The charge stun edge, a clean kill confirmed from Dany.
Oh, no backdash this time. 2H though. Cloned. Master's Hammer. That 2S I do like because it pulls you right back into that corner. Gets that small side swap.
Here we go. The bite up the far slash.
Dash cancel, close slash. Fujue for corner. Shock state once again applied.
Oops. There you go. The cross up to escape the corner, but cross right on through. Thought that we'd be comfy with the escape, but instead tie up the round.
Go. Master's Hammer on the opposite side. Dany with a successful block.
There we go. Caught up by the 6H. It's not quite a counter hit, but still such a great starter here for Dany to start that positive bonus loop up. Damn, another wall break that fast?
Oh, no, what a call out of the gold burst.
Damn. The safe 5K and the call out on that K Dandy as well, like you mentioned, right? You know, the stun dipper we pull up. A lot of times we've been looking for, okay, how can I retreat just barely out of this far slash 6H range? Then the hard call. I mean, we had 50 meter behind it as well, right? But a jump in from cloned might have been able to, you know, bring that situation right back. But scary to try and take to the skies there as we head into game number 2.
Absolutely. We'll see how these opening games play out here. Initially, it was that backdash from Dany in that first round. 2H was the factor for round 2. And both backdashes the round start because now the threat is there. You have the lead, so you have to take caution on the opening gambit against Dany. So backdash is your pick. Cloned here.
There we go. Clone. Finding a clean burst bait from Dany. Just trying to go for the instant burst. Says, no mind games here. It's fine if I get baited. Just slide on through. We bait out the DP. Put it on the brain, but clone with the round.
Good turnaround there from Clone to kick things off. A couple dandy steps, and there's the Hush to shut down the startup with the heavy stun edge.
Oh, the whip on the JH. Instead, the Mappa right below.
This side swap was so quick. How could you be ready for that pile bunker?
No. The down back for 1,000 years, just waiting for a burst that never came. Sweep, but first out for the positioning. A couple more good hits. This isn't lethal just yet, so we set up the charge stun edge just to maintain this corner situation. It's at the 50 meter off of it too, but the backdash cancel coming out from Cloned is lethal to tie up the set.
I mean, hey, if you're caught in the corner, that's the one way you get out, right? You got that backdash. Of course, you get that minor moment of invulnerability slash to push the opponent away. Good stuff. The hand of doom, as it were. Because it goes boom.
Just like the Costco guys. But still, much more than $1.50 riding on the line here of losers quarters. We're trying to make it into that payout. One apiece here. A couple of breadsticks on both sides, but we're looking for those Costco churros. Send it out with the triple stun edge and the IAD back JS for the counter hit. Damn, he's good.
Why do the Costco guys go boom, Jade-Su? What do you... What?
I'll tell you after the stream. I'll tell you after we get a clean pickup off of the shock state. The DP gives you so much room to launch. And yeah, again, it's like we mentioned before, right? The double Diraclat, not the double chocolate cookie, but we are getting a little bit more meter for our money here as we get empty thrown off the hop.
Close slash here. Good blocks. Oh. There we go. Nice little backdash to give us that one clean opportunity because that risk was going to get cranked up, and if you would have opened, mortal counter was imminent.
Oh, there we go. Empty low.
Oh,
the whip low, but catches out the whip on the far side. I actually can't believe that whip.
That shouldn't have. I feel like I really should have. I need to double check the hurt box there. That was insane.
I'm like mad on Dany's behalf, but we also get to see the 100-meter super. The super that keeps them young and cloned. Gonna tie up the rounds here.
No, that's not accurate. That had to be recovering. That's why I didn't hit.
Surely, right?
Recovering. I'm looking at the hurt box, and you were recovering. It just wasn't active anymore.
Okay. Maybe a little too preemptive on the far slash for your own good. Again, they're treating movement, working off her clone, but now she's up against the wall. No hard knockdown, but the meter advantage absolutely in Dany's favor.
Rush shenanigans, of course. Block there.
No
burst,
double burst
Dany.
bait.
Oh, 6B, absolutely. Last touch, and it's a single touch that Clone really needs here. Were you buffering, Dany?
Ooh.
All right, never mind.
No buffer here, but we got the shoe shine on the 5D, catch you on the dome, and now it's 2-1 for Dany.
Yeah, very good cleanup right there. I just feel like both of them are making hard call-outs on these bursts, and they're just not coming to fruition. I think they're both being so stubborn with their bursts. Like, no, I'm not going to let you burst bait me. Sorry, it's not happening. And you're giving up so much damage opportunity for that, too.
Who the hell is coordinating these people in chat? You know, you just got to say something that seems Control-C, Control-Vable, and the people will follow. You got to be funny first.
Why'd you put up a text file, huh? What's up with that?
This is what taught me how to play fighting games. Peppery splash on text. Oh no, but we pull up for the throw. That wasn't in the text file, the SDP, just to try and reset. Back to the top of the instructions here for the 6P with punished here by the K-Dany Mappa.
There we go, side swap. One more, BSU. Oh, it doesn't matter at this point. Clone being very patient. Not today.
Oops. Punch on the Fudra arc, that 5P to stop you in your tracks.
Side swap, you're not ready for it here. That pile bunker, keep you guessing again. Oh, the salt, nice fake out on the 6K.
Whoa, the super map a hunch. I actually thought maybe we lived there with the scaling, but I should have known. Slayer damage bringing us the game number 5. Clone stays alive.
All right, 2-all. I mean, just that damage. It's one of the damage output into the back and forth that we go on these left rights. It seems Dany can't really keep up with that approach from Slayer, and that is what makes Slayer very potent, and a reason why you don't have that excellent defense on that opposite right side, right? Like, I'm just, all right, I have this strong, relentless offense. I can't possibly have a strong, relentless defense as well. Like, that's not how my archetype works.
Yeah. You know, the skill point's definitely not allocated to trying to escape the corner here, but offloaded into that offense. But how are we going to get our way over to it when we've already spent the burst?
Oh no, missed the 5K. Wasn't close enough to see one more step.
Here we go, fast RC, tap on the dome with the overhead JS. Dany on set point.
Oh, jeez. Got that crush. Big counter hit here, and right back at you. Dany gonna make this one count with the launch off Vapor Thrust. Didn't have super, but got it right after that dire clap. We'll get the shock state.
The back touch from the far slash, not gonna be the whip punish that you need, and no meter behind it. Dany with the punch back, but no burst to be seen, even off the RC.
No, not even gonna get the 5P. I think there was a button press underneath that, and Dany gonna get obliterated into this corner.
Far slash 2H, EWA. Oh my god, that did so much damage.
No, what are you doing, Dany? Gonna get cooked for it. The burst gets called out after you've been so stubborn, holding on to burst throughout the entire set. Clone finally goes, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going. And this time around, we get the call out here. Beautiful RC to call that block burst. 3-2 victory for Clone. You just knocked Dany out of. Clone just knocked Dany out of a TNS top 8. Discord is the spot to be, exclamation point. Discord will take you there, and you can get all the latest news about Tampa Never Sleeps going on, and Just a great community to hang out with as we get into the set here. Odd Winners Finals, it's going to be, as we said, Marvelo on the Chipp. Xanif, MFCR will be on Leo White Fang. Wild Assault start here for MFCR for corner.
Yeah, make sure to get those predictions in while you can. We run up with a counter hit 2D. No burst on his side. One more Wild Assault potentially from MFCR, but thank God you didn't spend it there because you would have been sent to the other side of the screen for nothing gained. Oh! Had the counter hit starter, but dropped lethal, but still a good position to try and bring it back. SDP is lethal, especially if you want to look for the anti-air, but the jump back JK stops you before you can.
Just a single strike is all the MFCR is looking for. And the explosivity of Leo is certainly a threat indeed, because Marvelo being very cautious does get the opener. There's no burst going to be spent from MFCR. Not going to be able to have a super in our pocket here. Marvelo still one touch away. The blue drift. MFCR takes it with the 5P interrupt as we were already committed to dash from Marvelo.
Scary situation considering you were so ahead on the life lead early on into the round, but able to seal it back out. No mental damage to be done.
Nice IB, but doesn't react to the side swap here. MFCR really going to put in this work.
Tapping the toast with a 2K, but in between the stagger, mashes out with the 2D. That's burst out from MFCR.
Oh my God. Risk and a half if I ever saw one, but once you go up against MFCR enough times, you're going to go for risks like that.
Yeah, it's a little bit too far. Scary off of the whip 2D.
MFCR, please.
Brother, just look for something. Okay, the run up 5P. We whiffed like 5 buttons back to back. We were waiting for the stagger timing, looking for a whiff punish of our own. And then finally, we started running ourselves back over to that East Coast corner. MFCR takes game 1.
No. Get MFCR in the chat right now. You were playing around, weren't you? You were dodging. He
was having too much fun.
You knew that you were in the head of Marvelo there, weren't you? I want to see you admit it.
4-4, 4-4, 4-4. A little backdash action just to make sure your dash macro is working as we head to game number 2.
Got the jump heavy off tightrope, but the burst immediately removes it. Nice. See, we've seen this through other sets here, that every time a Chipp has gone for this tightrope setup, it's been guard point. We go for the low instead. Just go for the empty jump.
Yeah, the other side. Wait for the challenge there. BRC with the DP. Yep, bring us back over to the corner for this Gamma Blade setup. Whip on the 6B2. I like the air stall off the tightrope. Yo.
Yes. No. Whoa, buddy. That fancy footwork got you caught here, and if this leads to death, nah. Oh my God, it does.
That's a heartbreaker. I wonder if we would have been able to wall break if the expiration date on the tightrope just stayed up a little bit longer. Had a little bit more meters here. Maybe Marvelo not quite ready for that confirmed burst. About to be back up.
Knock at the door. Back turn P. Slash. Go. Tap dust. Look at the RC. Whoa! Nice carry.
Yep. Axe kick ender, one more touch. Throw RC should be lethal as well for MFCR. Marvelo knows, just looking for the 2D preemptive on the approach.
Oh, but see that 6P, I was calling out earlier that you can make these tightrope approaches here, but if we put out like these anti-air options, 6P will be a full stop against Chipp here. Since he can't block on this tightrope, you may as well sit out that lingering button.
Tap dancer ass combo is crazy. He does kind of have the fancy footwork though. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen the lead actor of Footloose and MFCR in the same room. Not that I would have any reason to, but just to put that out there.
Be very impressive if you did see them both in the same. I think that you could say that for a lot of people.
That's true. Definitely not in the same ballroom here, but we're balling up. We're 2-0, looking for a clean sweep in this winners finals. MFCR. Let's see if we can secure our spot in that grand finals winners side. The pull up after 5K throw.
The patience here from Marvelo. Choosing our time to make that approach. Oh, throw back turn overhead. There's no DP attempt from Marvelo here.
Double dash, back turn H, the side swap off the tech. 50 meter apiece. This is scary for Marvelo. We've whiffed 6Bs before, but it's fine. The risk reward looking out so well for MFCR, and the walk back on the YRC. It's set point.
Jeez, 2K is the start here. Does have guard point out with a clash on the heavies.
There we go, another 6B off of the tightrope. You're right above the ground, which can be a tricky place to try and cover, but the 6B has been working out well for the King.
Here, 5K. Ooh, trying to catch air to air, not working.
Get out post BRC, but we traded for a YRC of our own. I'm gonna bet it all on that DP instead. The back turn H, one more chance for Marvelo. No confirmed off the far slash. No meter behind it, but if 1-6P works, let's do it one more time. The 3-0 for MFCR. The King has made it into Grand Finals winner's side.
Yes, indeed. I'm in very quick work here. That's so unfortunate that Marvelo had put in so much work throughout this bracket here and still has work to do. Try to get back in that Grand Finals side, but man, it just really seemed like MFCR really had Marvelo's number, and these two, again, have played against each other so many times. I'm just not quite sold on tightrope play be like the go-to against Leo in particular, just because of the fact that we do have all those anti-air options. So it's terrifying. I understand, like, yeah, Chipp kind of has to go for those quarter carries for optimal combo routing, but it comes at great risk. And in a matchup like this, it's so, like, this is interesting because we even saw Walter try to go for that same, like, thought process of, oh, Millia can't do left rights, so let me go for Chipp for a more consistent grounded approach and also that tightrope approach. But now that threat is there, and maybe MFCR probably labbed it in between, right, while waiting for this winners finals match to really call out that play.
Yeah, exactly. We were talking, you know, towards the beginning of the stream, oh man, we're going to be seeing a lot of the tightrope shenanigans from Chipp, you know, maybe the Chipp players discovering their optimal routes and also us discovering the counterplay. But when you know who's headed up against you in winners finals, you got some time to prep. But losers semis, cloned versus Jack here, looking for the opportunity to fight MFCR down there in those finals. The Happy Chaos versus Slayer, and we're punching on through it with the immediate map up.
Oh God. All right, this is a great spot to be for Clone. We got the burst here on the side of Jack. Great offensive option here. Try to return the favor. No slump setup here. Just go for 5K for that positive bonus.
Oops. Again, counter hit map, but ended up on the same side. Either way, we call those resets and all the meter in the world here for Clone, but no wall splat. Okay, chip damage might be a factor, actually.
Woo! Good air throw. Are you kidding me? Great reaction to 5K to push it back to PRC to buy a little bit of time to make our next decision. Trade.
Little backdash cancel action. The BDC from Clone just barely. That was, you know, that was a scary situation, right? Jack definitely able to get some of that reverse momentum. Still punching on through in round 2.
Look at the approach here. Corner for the shatter.
Backdash, but got caught by the shot. Now it's a 21 gun salute, slumped up against the wall.
Good blocks. No FDs though. Oh my goodness. At least got that far slash counter hit. Will be able to finish the job. Tying up the rounds. All even on resources.
Let's see it. And we started off the same as the first round. That round start, Mappa. Big Chill look with the close slash. We whipped, so we just send it with a 2H either way.
Oh, jeez. Yep, J2K. First off JD. Yeah, get that free reload here.
6% down already, Clone with 50% available, but we're going to use it on K-Dandy Mappa.
Ooh. Good recognition on that Master's Hammer, able to get that cross under. Another Deus Ex. What a turnaround. A complete 180 for that first round here for Jack.
BRC threaten the high, and we catch out the backdash to all the time in the world. We're like, wait, where did Slayer go? But we're just waiting for him to reappear on the other side. Jack with game 1.
That is so unfortunate that the dash got just devoured by a BRC there. So the slowdown, you had plenty of time to react what was going on. You already committed to the backdash anyways, so that means you have to recover through the slowdown of the RC. Just a trap well placed by Jack.
Yeah, you got the meter to secure the checkmate. It's just about how you end up using it. No need for the red RC when you can confirm that checkmate situation and head us over to game number 2.
Just outside the range of the 2H. Ooh.
Damn. Whiff on the sweep, but still finds the whiff punish afterwards. The whiff on the shot is rough for Jack here. Already down to 30%.
Side swap here. You want to roll past me? I'm going to go for a side swap against you. A little taste your own medicine. See if you can block it. Oh, no.
There we go. A little overhead slam action. Oh, but walk it back. The stagger off the close slash. Big starter here for Jack.
Where we left off here, that does put you ever closer to a burst opportunity from clones. Oh, safe jump. No!
The BRC tried to pull out the gun, but at the ready, not ready in time.
Yeah, we've seen that Jack is really trying to fish for opportunities against the Master's Hammer. Ooh.
Spooky work. The A.B.A. The cross up, not enough, so we just cross back to the same side. The universe counter hit. Build the 50 in time. Clone built up the 50, might have been able to kill. For one more overhead. No, it's the empty throw. 1A piece.
What's next here really sets the tone here for a lead, and Clone again just giving that exact same scenario to Jack, right? Instead of the roll from Happy Chaos, it's the left right from Slayer, and it's still a very potent tool to use against players who aren't quite ready for left-right scenarios. It's so quick to react to, very tricky to react to, but I'm curious, we're making some mistakes. I'm trying to call out some of the Dany step follow-ups on the side of Jack. I'm starting to think that we're trying to feel our way through a solution.
Yeah. Trying to block it out, but caught up by the throw. Rapidly losing space, not trying to scramble back here in the mid-screen. It's burst out.
Yo, called out the backdash slash.
There we go. Now we're in throw range. Throw RC is lethal. Doesn't even need it. Just straight up 6D pull up after the BRC. Another round here for Jack.
Nice. Opposite side, Dandy heavy. Another one. Oh, but what a dash here from Jack, really fishing for it, and does. Second time now with that interaction, with that 5K.
Damn. Sent right back down to the pavement. One block of the tap dust.
Backing away here, 5K with our launch.
Straight into the stratosphere once again, healthy on the bullets. Focus super available as well, but might be some BRC shenanigans. No, just wait for Clone to use the meter.
DMK, nice 6H, bursting out. Jack is looking to try and close out the game. We got this.
Yeah. Goes straight through the guts. A little bit of glass right behind it for that fixed damage. 2-1 for Jack, and one more to move on to losers finals.
We'll see if there's a turnaround here. Coming from Cloned. It's so tough to call because Cloned is getting many openings here at the round start. And it's just those small interactions that Jack is really capitalizing on to really try to turn the tide. Does take a substantial life lead. We're making a lot of great call-outs here as we're trying to feel out the match.
Right up the far slash, okay. Maybe trying to catch a walk back 2S from Jack there, but escape the corner, but for what?
Corner to corner we go. It's off these Master's Hammers. The Dandy into H that are really getting called out by Jack now. We're gonna try to switch up the game plan a little bit.
Okay, go first, Maza.
Oh. That's enough damage, this Jack. Ooh.
Holy 100-meter, the 2P to stop the map up right in time. I wonder if we could have been able to kill there with a 100, but instead the RC just to stop the 2H.
I mean, look at how many 5Ts are making these great call-outs from Jack. Quick draw, McGraw.
It's the whip putting Jack on set point right now.
All right, nice IB, trying to go for the backdash, but it was on the same side for the H version of Dany's death. And you see here that Jack, yeah, trying to go for the 2P interrupt. There we go, we got it.
There we go, sniped out of the skies, up against the wall. Now we have the curse applied as well, might be looking to just back it up.
Roll. With the 100-meter here, you're certainly going to spend for Deus Ex. We went as far as we could. That will be a shatter.
Could be one more hit. Gold burst. Oh my god, wait, it worked! Dash up, universal.
Don't get hit again. Don't get hit again, immediate burst!
Oh, you blocked
my
up
god!
the RC up, still the double overhead works out for Jack. A 3-1 to send Clone home, but such an amazing performance leading up to it. Out at a respectable 4th place.
I was waiting in the chat, watching.
There you go. He's trying to scout out his potential opponent here over in the grand finals. And, you know, it's easy to say, oh, Chipp is so fast. We just look for the whip punish on Happy Chaos and then we pull up, right? You know, surely you have a easy way of dash blocking your way back in. But, you know, still a lot of good buttons to go toe-to-toe. And, of course, depending on the height of the tightrope, this 6P just works out so well to try and bring you back down to the ground, especially with the conversion ability on that at the ready.
We got the plus frames here, but again, look at how Jack has been willing to press 2P on a lot of these delayed interactions. It's a quick interrupt. He's going to run up throw.
Triple jump.
Trying to get that quick interrupt off of the 2K, and it didn't work out. We got the whip punish. Marvelo will get the shatter with the jump dust, but not quite the kill. Beater in favor of Jack right now.
Yeah, the micro dash Rekka, just to make sure we were in range for anything that Jack could be, you know, trying to mash.
No.
Walk it out, wait for the 50. No, but caught on the approach. Yeah, 2P.
And again, Jack's just really been showcasing that quite a bit, especially in that last set against Clone. Oh, still was able to hit the mark with that curse there, despite the tightrope attempt to escape that.
Walk it out. Yeah, whip punish on the 2C. The 2C, 2S. There we go. Just looking to see something, anything, but the 6P just a little bit harder to whip punish.
Slash does get the Rekka series. There's the burst that Marvelo was looking for. Tightrope to avoid curse entirely and potentially get a follow-up there. Oh no!
Oh, brother.
This is how it starts. It's always happening, Marvelo. Marvelo has like the worst luck when it comes to these interactions here.
Yeah. 5K just put you at that awkward spacing. Are we gonna micro dash and do one more?
Block. Be careful. Yep, JD, and we finish the job here. That's a roundup for Jack.
Behind the back of the cross-up button after the IID. Very even on the burst situation right now, but both of these gamers, right, just looking for that whip punish situation, but can't be too passive and give them too much space.
With the backdash here, avoiding gunshot, these quick 5K pokes, you slowly walk Jack down.
Hard knockdown here from Marvelo.
Heavy, nice delay on that. Woof. But the gunshot keeps you locked down.
Seeing a lot of attempts to set up the tightrope, right? So we've been working out well in the 2P cancels, the 2P interrupts from Jack, but now Marvelo just leaning heavy into the frame traps, the strike, the throw, the game number 1 on the board.
Just the first game here, and again, Marvelo's so used to those momentum shifts in sets, right? Or at any given point, everything could be going Marvelo's way, and then suddenly it just goes south. That was round 2, right? Where, oh, my back was turned, I'm still running towards the wall, got fully punished, and it's a situation like that that happens time and time again for Marvelo, not for his skill or lack thereof. It is literally just the game sometimes disagrees with Marvelo, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he exceeds the speed limit, and all of a sudden it punches him with a ticket of their own, but baits out the burst, the immediate hit.
See? It's always happening to Marvelo. Just the game is against him.
Oh, brother, the tightrope definitely not working in your favor there. Looking for the punish afterwards, but the confirm just a little bit too odd off that accidental cross-up.
There we go. Got the low Rekka.
The redemption route. There we go. Clean pickup off the rope. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hold on to the corner.
Oh, you could have forward teched off the wall. What are you DPing for, Marvelo?
This is a series of unfortunate events. That was Lemony Snicket straight through the glass. Oh, no. Okay, double backdash. Applies the curse, but clears it right out with the 2D.
No Count Olaf in sight. There's no disguise anywhere happening on the screen except for that clone right there. That's the Olaf if I ever saw one.
Nice, I like the tightrope apply to go over the curse.
Oh, nice JS counter hit. Yeah, we should be able to clean this up. We had the meter. Send it home.
Go Sansei. Send it out. We're tying up the rounds. Ooh. Okay, trying to bait out an anti-air there with the ID back.
Trying to bait out that first a little bit there with the slow 2K. It's not working out though.
Couple bullets back in the chamber. Not the best that we've seen on Focus, but 50 meter for that Focus super, right? But of course, try and hold on to it for the BRC as far as Jack is concerned. We send it with the Deus Ex.
Stop it. Stop. Nope.
You had the right idea, but Marvelo just waited 2-3 beats longer than you might have thought for that DP. Now we got the tightrope route. Oh my god, stop. That route is so sick.
Patience here, the run-up throw. Wasn't quite ready for tech. Fortunately, that will be a game.
You know, man. The route was sick, but the GPS still leads us to a second game on the board here. Tying it up, one apiece.
It's the old adage, you can't do cool stuff on stream. Don't do that. If you do cool stuff, you've locked in your fate to lose. So do vanilla stuff.
Exactly. You got to be as boring as possible, then you don't get punished by the universe. But both these gamers are too sick for their own good. Let's head into a game number 3 down in the losers finals.
So it's the fear, right, of every run-up throw, because you've been doing gunshot the whole time, so you're respecting the block on the run from from Jack there. So you're expecting a throw potentially, but what if it's not the throw? So you try to wait just for a fraction of a second, but by that point, you've already been thrown.
Up against the wall once again. Yeah, healthy on the focus.
Jeez. All right, so we got the JH, the side swap, PRC, real quick like.
Ooh, there we go. PRC on the Alpha Blade baited out the reaction to the cross-up and stayed same side, but all for it to not matter in the end. Jack still fights back.
Screen here. 5K to 2D, the whip 5K no less.
Oh, there we go. Single record for the wall bounce too. Clean confirmed from Marvelo.
Lead here. Nice JS, the JD.
Keep it simple. The Zansei Ryoga. Just barely live with the sliver even post wall break. Oh, wait, you're right. It does wall break.
Was hoping for the kill off that, but surely Marvelo.
Surely there's no way, right? Surely with his life lead.
No shatter here. You do have a 50% meter.
That's true. Oh, nice. I like the 2P just to snipe the Gamma Blade off the screen, but no one got me. Rekka 2 got me.
Dash of 2K avoids the curse. Be careful, you saw the 2S to draw the line there, and Marvelo able to get that with approach. Nice, shuts down the draw.
Go overhead action here off the Rekkas, the 6Ks. With the Rekka right in front of Jack's face, has the opportunity to jump out. That's burst to try and keep the corner.
Slash series here, JS, FD, all you want. We're starting to whittle away at those resources. No meter left. Marvelo can build up this chip. Another tightrope setup. Good block, but the rule, Marvelo gets opened up.
Okay, double jump out. Still one more in the bank. The backdash on the shot.
Oh my goodness. Marvelo has been working so hard trying to open up Jack, and it's looking rather dire right now.
J2K fall down with the JS. Walk it out. The mental risk, the physical risk. It's so terrifying to try and mash back out, but the OTG on the Wild Assault isn't enough for lethal. We run up 2K2D, same side off the tightrope. 5K, no confirm. The 6B, but still no kill off the bullets.
Oh my god. Oh my god. If we would have converted off that 5K, and yet we just weren't ready for that conversion. It was so quick. It was just a glancing blow. And here we are, succeeding with the far slash. Marvelo finding that final hit. 2-1 against Jack. You take a moment to breathe here.
I wish my defense was a 10th of what Jack's is. That's what I'm saying, man. I would have gotten hit like 5 interactions ago. But holding on strong that long, enough to, you know, unfortunately get a 6B and not have the proper confirm for it in the scramble of the moment. Terrifying. But now Marvelo 1 away from getting back into that grand finals.
Cross this finish line here. Marvelo will certainly be on cloud 9's motivation. I can only imagine how you feel if you got that run back. Okay. Yeah, not quite get the whip punish.
Okay, set the tightrope. Ends up putting yourself into the corner for it, but yeah, not able to get the whip punish with the 5K. Just waited it out a little too long.
JD, that's unfortunate here. We do spend that burst. Clone goes the distance.
Yep.
Unfortunately, every roll through from Jack has been successful. Marvelo not quite dying, not close to corner for Shatter.
Ooh. No, I like the idea on the scapegoat to stop the Gamma Blade, but still not going to find the whip punish on that 6B.
Watch out for this meter though from Jack. Yep, there it is. YRC!
The roll, yeah.
Just in nick of time too with that positive bonus. The throw, final touch off the red RC. Marvelo is on match point.
To be a demon character he's had to run into time after time, but 1 round away from taking Jack out at number 3. Still holding on strong, applies the curse.
Wait this out here. Unfortunately, get ran on. Does burst here.
Yeah. Good for Jack. One less thing to have to worry about. Now 2K2D, you refresh the resources clean.
We're at about 50% on first gauge at the very least.
Yep. Backdash on the shot, but still caught up on the run up 2K afterwards. They use X for the 21 gun. Right.
Still in this. Still got the round apiece. 5K, nice little whip punish there. That was that 2S left lingering.
Oh, but the roll through. There we go. That's burst out for Marvelo.
Every time there's been a roll, Marvelo just not ready for it.
The fastball off the tightrope is so sick too. Just looking for a spacing trap. Straight off of the 2Ks, but 2S into the shots. The 1 bullet was all you needed for a clean knockdown. Helped you on the situation as far as bullets and focus go. 50 meter, but still caught up by 2K2D. Same side off of the tightrope. 1 more hit could be enough for Marvelo.
That's the dash here.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate. Got a couple back dashes, avoiding the bullet resources. Now that you're down and out, the Alpha Blade gets the chase down, and Marvelo will close it out 3-1 over Jack, earning themselves the run back in grand finals against MFCR.
So only has to win 1 first to 3 to take it all home tonight, but Marvelo has to reset the bracket and then take it 1 more time. So let's see it for your grand finals, MFCR versus Marv.
Reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
time these two cross paths. Of course, 3-0 victory for MFCR. They've cross paths before time and time again in previous TNSs. This would be quite the achievement if Marvelo can get this reset, can take the victory.
Yeah, but how are we going to swap up the story of that winners finals? It was so commanding for MFCR. Again, the immediate mash on the back turn said, no, you're not going to get freaky on me for the round start.
Yeah, I think that's going to be very important in this match. We got crossed up time and time again by Jack. It didn't defeat Marvelo then, and hopefully the cross-ups do not defeat Marvelo now from MFCR. The Shatter, great spot to be.
Back to the wall once again, looking for the preemptive 5H to stop a run up 2D. The same side off of the tightrope should be a clean kill as long as we don't drop.
The game did not betray Marvelo this time.
They scare you off these tightropes. Sometimes you end up on the other side when you truly had no intention to, but you need to have a little bit more control over the tightrope as we head into round 2.
All right, nice IB. Gotta be careful. We are fishing for that whip punish. There we go. Run up 2D. Marvelo took a chance with that one there. Very strong start from Marvelo right now. Positive bonus. Oh, watching the backdash here. Great awareness, but no throw opportunity here. Nice safe jump. No burst. There it is.
Man, that's tricky. You ask him, oh, why did you DP there? It's like, how was I supposed to know that's a safe jump, man? We just got this tightrope a few weeks back, but 100-meter available for Marvelo is fine with taking some of these trades. Okay, maybe not a trade here. The full counter hit from MFCR, way less happy about it because this super should straight up kill.
Oh, God. Yeah, they don't call that a Providence burn for nothing. Well, they actually call it. But, you know, it did burn that health bar for sure. Oh, 5K. Sure what we had to start up there, but that interrupt here from Marvelo. Nice DP.
Late from the corner once again, a little 5K just to get some more plus frames, but sniped out by that Berserker Barrage.
Jesus. Wait a minute, it was such a strong start. Marvelo with the PRC.
J2K, haven't seen that one in a minute, but we pull up with the JS. Tightrope's a factor. You know we're looking for that 6B, but brought back down to earth. The H boom to 5D. MFCR, first game on the board.
Quite the turnaround. Again, remember what I said about that last game? If Marvelo makes that victory over Jack, that momentum is going to be a sight to behold, and we certainly got it in that round one. We still had it going forward, but just the damage output from MFCR is just huge. So, I mean, being able to turn around, make some solid callouts, and a couple blunders here that really kind of set the tone against MFCR here. Marvelo gonna have to really try to pick up the pieces. Tightrope set up here. We had some solid calls off safe jumps, but now MFCR is finding that timing on flash kicks.
Ooh, so spaced out off of the turbulence, which is so good, you know, to try and RPS off that back turn S, but instead didn't have enough time to punish on the SDP.
Way, rope. Yeah, where do you think you're going? No, Marvelo! Hold on, dial it back. Let's go back to round one, game one. That mentality.
Yeah, slow it down a little bit. I know we're trying to meet MFCR where he's at with the 200%. All right, never mind, it's working out. You were a genius the whole time. I never had any doubt.
Oh, no.
Still enough. Shimmy Neutron finds the hit up against the wall. Close round for Marvelo, but it's not enough. Double burst.
Backing away, you notice the slowdown from MFCR this time. So now MFCR not putting out those lingering buttons, gonna get whip punished by Marvelo here. Outside of back turn, we're trying to go for that momentum.
Yep. There we go, cross up. Not only that, you get the corner for it as well. Clean confirm here for Marvelo. Straight into the Uzumaki Barrage. Let's slow down the pace a little bit.
Jump there, 2K2D, lift off. Really? I am shocked with the guard point off the heavy.
Damn, caught out with the back turn H, 100 meter on the board here, the double dash. Look at Mario Kart right now with all this RC available, but tap dust not going to be enough for Marvelo. We stagger off the close slash where we didn't believe. We autopiloted one more strike throw.
Unfortunately, didn't believe off that initial 2K. Did not get that pickup. Marvelo down 2 games.
All right, one more away. Marvelo getting further and further from this reset when the momentum from MFCR is just too hot to handle. Just pulling up double dashes, sliding across the screen with incredible speed.
And it really is just insane. MFCR understands that they have control of this match. Like, you just saw it in that sequence where we're just staggering the close slash, just waiting for you to make a move long enough. All right, here's another close slash for you. Let's see if you opened up, and you do. And we're still just pressuring with some of this back turn stance. It's just MFCR is in control, not giving it up. Marvelo is doing their darndest. That game one, round one, was like the pace that Marvelo should be sticking at here. That gameplay works so well, but the ability to adjust from MFCR is just second to none. Being able to guess better and living by that mantra is just insane. Just the accuracy that MFCR has with that is absolutely insane to deal with.
How do you try and beat MFCR? You just got to be able to read his soul a little better. What can I say? But we pull up with the orange wild assault once again in the corner for Marvelo.
Approach here, nice. Backing off, and here we are, back at the whip punishes here. We had the 5H.
Go. A little bit more wind back in Marvelo's sails, waiting it out for the 50, so I like the safe walk back 5H.
Nice finish here off the tightrope we go. Marvelo getting that first round.
Yep. Back to back dash. Finally losing a little bit of space, but for the whiff punish, a little bit too preemptive, but the counter hit 2D, waiting out a burst that didn't come.
Oh my god. I love that the back turn down gives momentum off button, but goodness gracious, it adds just a different type of sauce for Leo.
Exactly. They call it the moonwalk, I call it the twinkle toes, but either way, for this triple crown 3-0 in the Twinkle series, once again the slash up in the corner, MFCR on set point. Going into it with a full burst, Marvelo beating a big counter hit starter and no way to escape it off the round start, so we go on the aggressive IADJH.
Here we go. Ooh, not quite putting ourselves out there, but the guard point was certainly set out all according to plan for MFCR with a strong lead in this round.
Oops. Here we go. First out for Marvelo, one more chance at life, just barely out of range for the dash up 2D, and we get crossed up on the tightrope. 100 meter for MFCR, but no TPRC to save you. Hit him with a watch this behind the back, but it's YRC and still 50 meter at your disposal.
RC and actually MFCR with that patience. Turbulent stance. Watch out, the threat of the back turn S is there. Shuriken to get you out.
It's Shuriken when you're one hit away from dying, your tournament life on the line, and you send the projectile. The Ninja Star's not enough. So what about 2? It's windshield wipers for the 3-0 MFCR, your champion of TNS Strive on this fine Monday night.